What a story, what a night here in the Eagles organization. And hopefully for Landeskog to come back in here and get a feel for the game and back to what he loves and what he's great at doing.
He is going to play on a line here tonight to start out with TJ Tynan and Oscar Olausen. So again, some good speed and skill to get him back up and running for his first game back since June 26th of 2022. But this is an important game for the Colorado Eagles. It's an Eagles team right now that is in first place in the Pacific Division of the American Hockey League. Right now they're in first place of the Western Conference as a whole, but you have Abbotsford right behind him, 3 points back. Ontario's only 4 points back of the Eagles. Coachella Valley 8 points behind at Colorado. So again, the final 2 home games of the regular season for Colorado start here tonight. These are pivotal points for an Eagles team that you're so excited. You get Gabe Landeskog in here. You're going to get Jake Wise back into the lineup. He's been out since March 15th, but obviously you're still without Jacob McDonald, who was injured a week ago against San Jose. And then you have the call-ups, great opportunities for Yuri Anala, Jack Ashon, and for Wyatt Ovid to go to the Avalanche. So you're going to see some young players out there back along the blue line. Connor Kelly, the rookie out of Providence, and a 7th-round pick of the Blackhawks back in 2021. He'll make his pro debut. Hank Kemp, the rookie out of Cornell, and a 7th-rounder of the New York Rangers in 2021. He will also make his pro debut. So for Colorado, you get some pieces back. You have some pieces go up, but pivotal points nonetheless.
Yeah, we talked about Abbotsford. They're on a 13-game winning streak, and that home ice getting that first position. I mean, they are 3 points behind us, so you're right. Always first and foremost taking care of what you want with the team. You need those points. You want to climb those standings. And for the Avalanche, they're sitting guys as well, so you get the call-ups that they received and they got from the Eagles. So you're a little short-handed here, but like Bednar said about the guys getting a chance up there, it's a good experience in time before the playoffs, just in case. And for these young guys coming in, Kemp and Kelly, step up and get some of their first taste at pro hockey and some of that good experience, because you never know with playoffs what can happen. They may be needed, and this will be valuable for them moving forward.
Colorado, a good team on a home ice, as good as they come in the AHL. The Eagles, 24 wins on home ice, the most in the AHL this season. They also eclipsed the team's previous best of 22 home victories in a season. That's since joining the AHL in the 18-19 campaign. Colorado this year, they have outscored the opposition 143-86 at Blue Arena. Those 143 goals, that puts Colorado first in the league on home ice. Eagles ranked 3rd in the AHL with a home power play of 23.6. And one thing that they will also have, and you have it every night, but this has been ratcheted up to a new level, is the energy that's going to be jolted into this building and onto that ice.
Yeah, Gloozy, we've had some big games in here, the championships and the playoffs, but everywhere, the talk, everyone's talking about Landy playing here. And the buzz outside to in the arena, it's just going to be a different feeling here in the Blue Arena. And the Eagles, how well they've played at home, need to take advantage of that, obviously.
Trent Miner will get the start in net for Colorado. He's 19-9-6 on the year, 2.18 goals against average and a .916 save percentage. He's been good against Henderson so far, 2-0-1 against the Silver Knights. In those games, has a 1.64 GAA and a .947 save percentage. And boy, how about this for making your pro debut in net? Cameron Whitehead, the rookie out of Northeastern University, a 4th-round pick of the Vegas Golden Knights back in 2022. He will make his professional debut here in this one for the Silver Knights. He is 6'3", 190 pounds. He is 21 years of age, and he is going to face a very hostile environment here at Blue Arena. Energy pouring out the walls here in Loveland. As David, we'll get it back to you in the 99.9 The Point Studios.
All right, thank you, gentlemen. Cannot wait for this one to get started. But until then, just so you know, UC Healthcare's Senior Insiders Look with the player interview. This morning, Kevin sat down with Eagles forward Taylor McCarr to talk about making his pro debut with the Eagles last weekend.
Yeah, I think it was great. It was an unreal atmosphere. All the guys and coaches were really supportive, just told me to go play my game. So I think I learned a lot through that game. The pace, the physicality and stuff like that. So everything I learned, I'm just going to bring it into tonight and hopefully start off with boom or something.
UC Health has one goal: to help you live an extraordinary life. With the Poudre Valley Hospital, Greeley Hospital, Medical Center of the Rockies, all in the area, we're here to serve you and your family. Find the care you need and learn about inspiring patient stories at uchealth.org. UC Health, live extraordinary. All right, so when we come back to the pregame show, Kevin sits down with Eagles head coach Aaron Schneekloth to talk about tonight's matchup and what the Eagles need to do to beat the Silver Knights. We'll be right back on 99.9 The Point.
Don't miss out on the most exciting part of the Colorado Eagles hockey season, as the playoffs are just around the corner. Signing up for pre-sale alerts or purchasing the full run pack are the only ways to guarantee a seat for the playoffs. Don't miss out. Playoff tickets are limited. Secure your seats today at coloradoeagles.com. Welcome to the playoffs, Eagles country. It's time to fly.
Dear Traction, Toyota has 25 vehicles with available all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive. The RAV4 has legendary versatility. The Grand Highlander's adult-sized third row is for real. And the Tacoma's wild side comes standard. From job sites to game nights, there's an all-wheel drive or four-wheel drive Toyota to get you there in style. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Visit Peterson Toyota in Fort Collins today. Toyota, let's go places.
As a rideshare driver, I love keeping my car smelling fresh and clean. So when I'm driving, I only trust Febreze car vent clips, featuring 3 distinct intensity settings, because it's that little touch that sets me apart. I can turn the intensity down for subtle freshness, or I can turn it up for when I want lots of scent. So whether it's set to low, medium, or high, with Febreze car, I know my car's going to smell amazing. Which keeps my driver rating right where it belongs. Picking up, Oscar!
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them. They have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go. And that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
Town Square Media proudly presents Taste of Fort Collins 2025. Back and bigger than ever on June 7th and 8th. This year's lineup features the biggest headliners yet. Saturday night, June 7th, get ready for the Neon Trees. On Saturday night, June 8th, don't miss Fits in the Tantrum. Enjoy an incredible weekend filled with live music, amazing food, unique vendors, and fun for the whole family. Tickets are on sale now at tasteoffortcollins.com. Brought to you by Peterson Toyota and Fort Collins Connection.
In real estate, there's a number for everything. Square footage, down payment, interest rates. But how do you measure the trust you have in your agent? For a RE/MAX agent, it's not about numbers on a contract. It's knowing that RE/MAX agents have been voted the most trusted in real estate. That means you'll get honest advice, expert guidance, and someone who's committed to your success. Because while numbers count, trust is what truly matters. RE/MAX voted most trusted real estate agency ranked by American shoppers based on 2024 Brands by American Trust Study. Each office independently owned and operated.
Ready for an adventure? Blue Federal Credit Union has the key to get you there. Whether you're dreaming of hitting the road in a new car, exploring the great outdoors in an RV, or setting sail with your own boat, we've got you covered. Imagine the possibilities with competitive rates and flexible terms tailored just for you. Don't let anything hold you back from your next great adventure. Find out how easy it is to drive away with the perfect loan for your dream vehicle. Apply now and hit the road with confidence. Learn more by visiting bluefcu.com. Insured by NCUA and Equal Housing Lender.
You're listening to Colorado Eagles hockey on 99.9 The Point, the Town Square Media Station.
Welcome back to the Colorado Eagles hockey pregame show here on 99.9 The Point. Kevin Woodley sat down with Eagles head coach Aaron Schneekloth a few moments ago and asked him about tonight's matchup.
Hey, thank you so much. Schneeks continuing what is a 4-game homestand, and obviously big points up for grabs. A big game against a tough Henderson team that's played really well here in the back half of the season. But obviously I have to ask you the big story going into this weekend. A lot of focus, media attention, fan attention, and Gabe Landeskog making that conditional loan return here to the Colorado Eagles. Your thoughts on what you've seen? And obviously he's been skating with you here for a few days now, but now an opportunity to finally step up on the ice.
Yeah, obviously, real exciting time for our organization and especially for our players to, get a close-up view and opportunity to see how a player of that stature approaches every day and, his habits on and off the ice. So, obviously, we're here for support to help in any way possible. And, obviously, it's a big deal. Without being heavily involved, but we're all aware of his journey back to get to this point, and we're excited for him, and it's an inspiration for a lot of people to see that dedication and hard work that he's done to get to this point. And we're playing a small role in it, but we're happy to be a part of it.
Well, when you look at your lineup heading into tonight's when you sit there and say, okay, where do I drop in? Gabe Landeskog, what's sort of your thought process?
Well, listen, at the end of the day, we're here to help him. We're going to have conversations with him about what he wants to see and accomplish tonight. So we'll put him with, obviously, guys that are going to complement him and make the game easy and give him some experience and some speed and skill. So, TJ Tynan and Oscar Olsen will be his line mates to start, and we'll see how he feels and see what he wants to do.
That's performed this evening by Olivia Wise.
Fire up this.
With the voice of the Colorado Eagles, Kevin McGee.
Well, it's been 2 years, 9 months, and 16 days since Gabriel Landeskog took to the ice in a game. That night, he hoisted the Stanley Cup with the Colorado Avalanche. Tonight, exactly 1,020 days later, the hockey world turns its focus here to Blue Arena as the captain makes his return, joining the Colorado Eagles on a conditioning stint and taking a massive step towards completing his comeback journey. A very good evening to you. Alongside Les Borsham, I'm Kevin McClue. David DeBooth producing tonight's broadcast as the Colorado Eagles welcome in the visiting Henderson Silver Knights. Time for a look at who's between the pipes as tonight's starting goaltender is brought to you by JT Plumbing, Heating and Air. For Colorado, it is Trent Miner. He is 19-9-6 on the year with a 2.18 goals against average. Henderson, they will see the professional debut of Cameron Whitehead, a fourth-round pick of the Vegas Golden Knights and a rookie out of Providence. Trust the experts at JT Plumbing, Heating and Air. Call today for service right away, 970-818-1613. Getting the start here tonight defensively for Colorado, Callie Rosen, and the pro debut of Hank Kemp, the rookie out of Cornell. Up front, Oscar Olausen, TJ Tynan, and Gabriel Landeskog as he dons the Eagles sweater. And there is palpable excitement running throughout this arena. Tonight's opening faceoff, that's brought to you by the UPS stores of Fort Collins. UPS store, your store for everything from packing to notarizing to printing to mail boxing. UPS stores of Fort Collins, one-stop shop to make a small business owner unstoppable. Open 7 days a week. UPS stores of Fort Collins, conveniently located north at Mulberry LeMay, south at Harmony LeMay, and open on Sundays. Teams have arrived at center ice. We're ready to roll in front of a packed house as Colorado controls the opening faceoff. Send it ahead, dumped down into the right wing corner. Sapovalov in after it. TJ Tynan hounding it. Slip free. Now pried loose and run upstairs by Rodbjerg. Batted back down the half wall by Landeskog. Out to neutral ice. Here comes Jonas Rodbjerg. Tries to flood it ahead. This will dip back down in deep. Fish free by Callie Rosen. Moving out towards neutral ice, intercepted. Quick shot by Mayo. That one blocked down. He'll get his own rebound. Challenge there by Tynan. Runs it upstairs, looking for Sapovalov. Wires it back down in deep. Runs free, Rosen on top of it. Gives a look ahead, snaps it up. Finds Oscar Olausen. Kept alive inside the zone and worked free by Raphael Lavoie. Bumps it in along the end wall. Picked up there by Kemp. Just underway. 45 seconds gone as the fans show their appreciation for the first shift back of Gabriel Landeskog as he'll head off for a change. Colorado dumps it in deep. Picked up by Johansson deep in his own zone. Moves it up high. Collected by Yoon. Rink wide. Ludwig shot. That one blocked out in front. Phillips picks it up. Down the left wing hash. Tries to center it. Fellemer with it now. Cross-size pass. Batted away. Phillips will get to it. Peels around. Right wing. On the hash, he'll send it up high, finds Yoon, slip it rink wide, goes off the skates of Fellemer and out to neutral. Picked up by Ludwig, drifts back into his own zone. Goes rink wide for Yoon. Outlet pass to the red line. Now Colorado in transition. Stripped away, but Colorado wins it back, dump it in. Picked up immediately and trotted ahead by Trevor Connolly, the first-round pick for the Vegas Golden Knights. Dumped in deep. Ivan in after it. Slip free, and Colorado back on the move the other direction. Taylor McCarr feeds it ahead, right wing side. Here comes Jake Wise, trying to go rink wide. That'll deflect and play back along the right wing boards. Picked up and marched out to neutral by Hemmerling. Grab to that center ice logo, dipped over right wing side. Brabinets has a backhand offering that'll deflect it. Rise back to the boards. Colorado couldn't get to it in time as it's blistered back down in deep. Rims in behind the nets. Connor Kelly also making his pro debut. Trying to win a board battle as this will ratchet back out to neutral ice. Picked up there by Robert Hagg from his own blue line. Sends it ahead. Collected by Morelli. Speeded forward. Probably jarred loose, and Colorado will snap it up one more time back in their own zone. Nikita Prishapov with it. Weaves his way out through center ice. Into the zone. Left wing side. Bradley with it. Play it back up top. Kemp goes rink wide. Rosen from the high slot. Fires. Scores! Tipped in front. Chase Bradley. Colorado jumps on top 1-0. Just 2.5 minutes into the contest.
And Kemp from the point, first game pro, gets a shot on net. Great job. Beautiful tip at the side door there for the finish. Getting on the board here. Right quick for the Eagles.
And the rookie out of UConn, Chase Bradley, with his 14th goal of the season. And Colorado stakes an early lead. First shot of the game finds the back of the net. And Colorado out on top. Cal Burke, the former Eagle, gonna chip it in, immediately taken away by Colorado. Spun free and out towards neutral. Intercepted. Johansson guides it along. Finds Demick. Will flush it in deep. Miner to stop it behind the net. Gives it off for Kemp. Looks ahead. Puck ran loose off his tape. It'll be smothered on the side of the cage by Miner. And we'll get a whistle with 17:08 remaining here in the first period. Aaron Schneekloff in his second season as the head coach of the Colorado Eagles. Associate head coach is Dan Highnote. Assistant coach is Tim Branham. Goaltending coach Matt Zaba. Video coach is Kim Weiss. And for Henderson, Ryan Craig is the bench boss for the Silver Knights. The officials here tonight, referees are Jake Camrus and Ben Betker. The linesman Chase McGee and Seth Bukai. We'll get you some keys and a look at your injury report here in just a moment as the faceoff unfolds to the left of Trent Miner. Picked up Lavoie with it. Centers it. That one bounces free. Grab. Shot by Setoff. That'll angle wide into the corner. Picked up Jason Megna. Hoists it out through neutral ice. Gathered in, and Fellemer dumps it deep with a backhand. Whitehead stops it behind the nets. Colorado gets back defensively as Ludwig chases after it. Collects it back in his own zone. Dives behind the nets of Miner. Oh, gets clipped down from behind. Taken away. Ronbjerg with it. Centers it. Shot. Saved. Rebound. Kicked away by Miner. Locked up down and along the inboards. Colorado trying to win that puck free. Fellemer in there. Stripped away. Shallow angle shot. Hits off the outside of the post. Now the fight for the puck. Moves behind the nets of Miner. Rimmed around and picked up Dyson Mayo. Down to the right wing corner, some shoving side of the cage. Upstairs, long shot blocked out. Eagles intercept. And now Brian Yoon goes back further in his own zone. Sends it around out towards neutral ice. That one got past Phillips. And icing waved off as both teams making changes. Just about 4 minutes gone here in the opening period. Eagles on top 1-0. And you hear the roar. Gabe Landeskog is back on the ice for Colorado. Flip it over. Left wing boards. Tied and work it away. Jars it free and he'll send it back down into the ninth zone. And this is going to be icing. Oh, boy, that was starting to really slow down as it made its way to the end line. But icing whistle, the faceoff going to come back down into that Colorado zone. Keys to tonight's game. Those are brought to you by RE/MAX, voted #1 most trusted real estate agency brand by American shoppers year after year, based on the Brand Spark American Trust Study. Trust your home to the most trusted agents in real estate. Find your RE/MAX agent today at RE/MAX.com. And Les Borsham, how about a couple of keys for this one?
Well, Bluesy, there's an obvious tremendous buzz and energy in the Blue tonight. So play with that fast pace, that tempo they have in the game, and a very high complete level. They're in control and connected as a team, though. And this tenacious and tactically, offensively, fighting seams, that puck possession game, board and net front battles done, and then dominant defense. good goaltending and specialty teams connected and your details taken care of.
Lawson brings it in deep into the zone. Delayed penalty coming up here as the puck is tied up behind the nets of Cameron Whitehead. Finally, the whistle will be sounded. High sticking going to be the call. 15:24 left here with the first. Eagles on top 1-0, and Colorado will head to the game's first power play as Lucas Cormier heads to the box for high sticking.
That'll be interesting to see how they use Landeskog on their power play. 0 for 4 last 2 games, but doing very well this year. 7th overall, 20% clip, connected, creating goals. When you need them, timely, and here an opportunity to see what they're going to do with 92 on their power play.
Gabe Landeskog in to take the face-off against Matthias Sapovala. Face-off to the right of Cameron Whitehead. Win it. Quick shot to the save. There's Olausen, an immediate drive towards the net. Picked up, launched up, and nicely played out of midair by Tynan to keep it alive. Stripped away, played up, and again held on, this time by Callie Rosen. Down the half boards, return it for Rosen at the blue line. Right back, Tynan looking rink wide. Side of the cage. Landeskog returns it for Tynan, rink wide. One-timer fanned on as Olausen had a look there, but just couldn't connect the dots. Puck will be shot down the ice and picked up by Rosen. Also great to see Jake Wise back out there. He's been a key part of this power play. He's been out of the lineup since March 15th. Loose puck out at neutral, popped down the ice. Miner's going to come way out of his net to play it. He does. Sends it out to neutral. Johansson after it. Deflects and spills back. Colorado race it back. Ronbier got his pocket picked. Great effort on the back check by Brian Yoon. Minute 5 remaining on the power play as Colorado will get its second unit out there. Phillips, Ivan, Felleber, Megna. Brian Yoon sends it right wing wall. Phillips charging into the zone down the right wing side. Taken away. Johansson slugs it free. Scooped up, and now Riley McKay will set it 200 feet down the ice. Stopped by Miner. Sets it up behind the cage. Leave it there for Yoon. 43 ticks remaining in the power play. Just about 6 minutes gone here in the opening frame. Eagles up 1-0. Phillips rink wide. Felleber jumps off his stick. Boy, he had a lane to work with there. It'll be rimmed around to the right wing hash. Reverse it behind the net. Ivan with it. Circles into the trapezoid. Plays it over left wing hash. Matthew Phillips with it. Pirouettes away from pressure. Dish it up to the blue line. High slot, Yoon. Back for Phillips. Left wing circle. Pinches in. Moves it up high. Yoon. From the high slot over. Phillips, a one-timer. That one hits the outside of the net. Picked up. Launched up, but intercepted. Yoon with it. 7 left on the power play. Back for Felleber. Top of the left wing circle. Up high. Yoon. Long shot. Deflected. Rebound. Picked up. Got to be careful here. Man releasing from the box. And he'll get to it. Cormier drives in. One-on-one into the zone. Trying to get around Yoon. Cuts in tight. Lost the puck in the process. And the puck will filter back up and out to neutral. Foot race after it. Megna trying to chip it into the zone. Instead got caught up on the body of Johansson. Colorado's going to tag up. They will. And Johansson strides forward. Out over the red line. Into the zone. Down the right wing boards. Tries to make his way through the circle. Dispossessed as he was making his way over the dots. And Colorado will regroup. 12:54 left here in the first. Eagles up by 1. Shots 2-1 in favor of Colorado. Rink wide pass. Held on to. Here comes Mark Senden diving in tight. Senden in tight. And that one swatted free. Bradley after it, but gobbled up. Marched out to neutral by Himmerly. Floats it in deep. Hank Kemp first one there for Colorado. Rattles it around, looking for Senden, mashed into, drops it off. Here comes Bradley with speed into the zone, left wing side. Bradley fires and whistles it wide. It'll rebound and back up the wall, out to neutral ice. Tapped over right wing wall by Hag. Cormier guides it back down in behind the nets of Miner. Loose puck, quick shot, and a great stop there on the offering from Bowman in the slot. Henderson able to track it down. They'll set it back in behind the nets. Rejected over right wing hash. Colorado throws the body, and they'll knock the puck free. Get moving the other direction. Brought in. It's Connor Kelly. Dumps it in. Braden Bowman takes it away. And now back comes Henderson the other way. Outlet pass finds Connolly. 1-on-3. No numbers, and he gets mashed by Taylor McCarr as he dumped it in deep. Now Connolly will head off for a change. Outlet feed. Lawson picks it up with that center ice logo. Stick handles now into the zone. He'll chip and chase into the right wing corner. Dyson Mayo working on it. Moves it along the half wall. Send it up high. Rink wide pass. Left wing side. Here comes Kemp. Marching down. Now Kemp sends it up. Left wing wall. And Push back down to the cycle. Makar tries to win it back. He does. Sends it across. Kemp loads and fires. Save, and the rebound hops over the crossbar and drops down into the left wing corner. Picked up there by Lavoie. Out to neutral ice. Floated across looking for Lavoie. Too far behind him. He'll go back, gather it, wrench it in. There's now Felleber back in pursuit, back in his own zone. 11:07 left here in the first. Colorado with that 1-goal lead. The tally for Chase Bradley, the assist on that goal. Callie Rosen.
Yeah, the Eagles so good at home. Their record, getting that lead, the start, the buzz, the tempo they're playing with right now, putting Henderson on their heels.
Ludwig escorts it in, take it away, and now Cal Burke with his own blue line. Heads to the right wing wall. Johansson will drive it in. Curls around to the left wing hash of that Colorado zone. Rejected back in along the inboards. Ludwig after it. Springs it around right wing side. Picked up. Johansson tries to send it back into the corner. Nobody there in a white sweater. And the Eagles back on the march down the left wing side. Phillips drop pass. Ivan with it. Collects it. Holds on. Left wing hash finds a trailer upstairs. Devontae Stevens. Stick handles. Get it moving behind the net. Phillips swipes it around. Ivan charging after it. This will roll out to neutral ice. And Ivan will just pop this back into his own zone. Colorado starts over. Deflected in deep by Felleber. Midway through this first period, each team with 2 shots on goal, but Colorado netting the game's first tally, 2.5 minutes into the contest. Now Morelli charging down right wing side, guided towards the corner by Kelly. Run into, puck comes free. Slipped loose up the right wing wall, pinching down his Hag. He'll get to it. Flings it back into the corner. Colorado steals it away. Here they come, 2-on-2 rush. Jake Wise trying to lead that effort. Had a poke checked off his tape. Hammerlake darts in. Left wing side, rolls it. Able to muscle it off of his tape. Out to neutral. Glove down and brought ahead by Sendit. Taps it in deep. Colorado making changes. And out comes Gabriel Landeskog one more time. His third shift of the game. Outlet pass up the right wing wall. Bowman sailed this down into the right wing corner. Colorado trying to work it free. It does roll out to neutral. Picked up immediately by Christopher Setoff. Guides it in one more time as it rims around right wing side. Played down in by Connolly. Rosen after it. Twisted around. Puck stolen free. Now up the right wing boards again. Dyson Mayo with it. Plays it into the corner. Finds Rotbjerg waiting. Hands it off. Connolly mashed into penalty coming up, but I believe it's going against Landeskog. Got the stick caught up. And Gabriel Landeskog will head to the penalty box. And the fans, I'm going to tell you, they're not going to like that one. And you hear it right there. We get a immediate timeout. Eagles head to the Great Outdoors RV penalty kill with a 1-0 lead. 8:54 left to the first. Back after this on 99.9 The Point.
Raindance National, a world-class golf destination featuring enviable views of the Rocky Mountains, serene lakes, and rolling hills, is open to everyone. Located in the heart of Windsor, Colorado, their breathtaking 18-hole course and 250 feet of elevation change make golfing at Raindance National an unforgettable experience where challenge meets challenge. Book your tee time online at raindanceresort.com.
Taxes was not knowing your full financial picture. Now Taxes is getting and maximizing your refund all in one place. Call Palmer. You're a TurboTax expert keeping your taxes for you. They'll get you the most money back, guaranteed. Then you can do more with all that money on your credit card. Now this is Taxes. Enter a credit card with TurboTax. Let's start it today. See guaranteed details at TurboTax.com/guarantees.
Tonight's injury report brought to you by Highland Meadows Dental Health Center, official dentist of the Colorado Eagles. The Eagles team and staff treated by Dr. Rupp, Dr. Orth, and their team at Highland Meadows Dental Health Center. Follow the Eagles on Facebook. Sign up for the Highland Meadows Dental Health Center pregame selfie. Your chance to take your selfie with an Eagles player before the game. Scratch this night for Colorado. Forward Jean-Luc Foudy, Jason Poland, Cooper Gay, William Dufour, Maros Yedlichka, Matt Steinberg, and Chad Hillebrand. Along with defenseman Jacob McDonald and Connor Mayer. And goaltenders Adam Shield and Isaac Posh. Alongside Les Porsheim, I'm Kevin McClure. The Eagles with a 1-0 lead on the visiting Henderson Silver Knights. 8:54 left here in the first period, but Colorado headed to the penalty kill. Gabriel Landeskog in the box. 2 minutes for hooking. Face off to the right to Miner. Upstairs it goes. Picked up Cormier. Slips it left wing wall. Connolly returns it for Cormier in the high slot. Looks for a lane. Weaves in. Fires. Broke his stick. Eagles steal it away. And they'll launch it all the way down the ice. Whitehead out of his net to play it. Forcing the issue is Felibers. It's smacked along to the right wing boards. Hammerling hands it off out to center ice. Johansson with it. Tries to send it rink wide. It'll deflect and carry up over the glass and out of play. Fans experience the AHL like never before with AHL TV on FloHockey. Catch every game as your Colorado Eagles push to the 2025 Calder Cup playoffs. Watch HD quality streams live or on demand from wherever you are on your desktop, laptop, tablet, phone, smart TV, or OTT device. Visit FloHockey.tv to join now. Never miss a moment of AHL action. We welcome everyone joining us tonight on AHL TV on FloHockey. So happy you could be with us on what is an exciting day in the hockey world here tonight in Loveland.
Yeah, this is incredible for the Eagles organization and this hockey in Northern Colorado. What a night we're going to have here tonight.
Face-off controlled by the Knights. Moving up high, dipping down right wing side. Cormier centers it. That'll rattle off a tip in behind the net. Tied up in the corner. Eagles trying to win it free. Prishapov trying to lob it, but got gummed up. It'll play back up to the left point. Rink-wide pass. Himmerly through the right wing circle. Side of the cage. Quick shot. Reiser goes up over the crossbar. Prishapov will reel it in. He'll snap it around, and it will carry all the way down the ice with 1 minute left on the man advantage for Henderson. Eagles with a 1-0 lead. Cormier back to collect it in his own zone. Drops it back. Charging out Brabinets with it. Enters the zone. Hands it across. It'll trickle into the corner. Chase Bradley winds and fires at 200 feet. Second power play units start to form out there on the ice for the Silver Knights. Drop pass finds Brabinets. Out through neutral ice. Brought in Brabinets. Stood up and the puck spills free. Devontae Stevens with a physical effort there. Rimmed up, and now Kai Uchaz will belt it around. Rims over. Left wing side. Dropped off and lashed out to neutral ice. Colorado has to hustle back as the Knights looking to re-enter. They'll do so. Hand it to the right wing boards. Uchaz launches it in. Rosen after it. Taps it up the half wall. Colorado smack it free and out to neutral ice. 8 remaining on the Landeskog minors. Here comes Uchaz again. Tries to chip and chase. Got caught up with the wall. In behind the nets. Ludwig after it. Tries to win it free as Landeskog will step back out. Colorado, good job there on the penalty kill.
Yeah, great job with their sticks. Dominant at that blue line. Fundamentals that's helped them take care of that penalty kill and get it done.
Devontae Stevens from his own zone. Rink wide for Ludwig and out through neutral ice. Philibert guides it ahead. Megna looked to swat it across as he had Phillips driving through. Instead taken away. Here comes Burke. Lots of speed as he heads down left wing side. Throws on the brakes along the in wall. Moves it up high and it will carry out to center ice. Eagles 2-on-1. Megna got a man with him at Phillips. Phillips looks cross ice. Shot to the save by Whitehead. And a good tap with a low slot by Megna. Shut down by the rookie netminder. 6:17 left here in the first.
Magna game goal last game. 3-game point streak right there. Working it with Phillips. Beautiful 2-on-1. And almost pots a goal.
Well, we always invite you to pick the Eagles player you think will score the first goal of the game. One lucky winner at each home game receives a Water Pick prize pack worth over $300. You could play by visiting the Eagles Facebook page. And hopefully tonight you have Chase Bradley as he struck just 2.5 minutes into the contest for his 14th goal of the year. Face off in the Henderson zone. Controlled by the Silver Knights. Out to neutral ice, Taylor McCarr. Push it back into his own zone. Finds Hank Kim for waiting. Quick outlet pass. Ivan with it. Left wing side. Stick handles. Fires. Deflects and goes up over the glass. And out of play with 6:03 left. Here in period number 1. And again, you said this back in the pregame, Borges. It's got that Game 7 energy in this building here tonight. And it has since before the doors open. You just had that buzz here.
Yeah, the parking lot, the anticipation. It's electric in here at the Blue Arena tonight, and definitely playoffs around the corner, but a different reason for that. Landeskog in the lineup and a big moment here for this Eagles organization and him.
Setoff will cart it into the Eagles zone. Setoff in the slot trying to get a shot off. Lost his footing. The puck will be covered along the ice by Trent Miner, and it will take us to a media timeout. Eagles leading the Silver Knights 1-0. 5:50 left to the first. Back after this on 99.9 The Point.
You deserve to have a smile that makes you, well, smile. If you have pain or difficulty with chewing, speaking, or if it is time to replace those missing teeth causing you embarrassment. At Reynolds Oral and Facial Surgery, our board-certified surgeons have more than a quarter century of combined experience, ensuring the care you deserve and the quality you deserve. Voted the licensed oral surgeons in northern Colorado by our patients, we can make your smile shine. Visit ReynoldsOralFacial.com to find out more.
What's not to love about spring in Loveland? With an average of 300 days of sunshine annually, Loveland offers breathtaking scenery and endless outdoor activities for the whole family. From hiking a beautiful Devil's Backbone natural area to fly fishing the Big Thompson River. Explore our vibrant downtown, filled with unique shops and delicious dining. Why wait? Plan your next escape to Loveland, Colorado, and create family memories that will last a lifetime. Go to visitloveland.com for more information.
Hey, let's get a look at tonight's league leaders, brought to you by the Water Valley Company. Find your fun beyond the rink. The Water Valley Company is the ultimate destination for golf, adventure, dining, and events. From skiing and tubing to championship golf courses and epic events, the fun never stops. Visit thewatervalleycompany.com and experience where Colorado comes to play. San Jose's Andrew Podorowski leads the league with 73 points. Matej Blumel from Texas tops of the AHL with 38 goals. Bakersfield's Seth Griffith, he's the league's leader with 47 assists, and leading the AHL in penalty minutes, Florian Jacki from Laval, 161 of them. The Eagles with a 1-0 lead, 5:50 remaining first period. Face off down to the Colorado zone to the right. Goaltender Trent Miner comes in with 19 wins on the season, already a career high. The Eagles will control that face off. Swiping up out to neutral ice, picked up by Jason Megna. Left wing boards. Phillips spins around, throws it ahead, finds Kelly, gets it moving down the corner. Nobody there for Colorado. Take it away, and Robert Hagg backhands it forward. Finds Sapovalov out to the red line, chips it in, and gathered right back away by Phillips. Outlet pass, trying to find Felber. Glanced off his tape and picked back up by the Knights. They'll turn it right back over. Outlet pass, deflected in. Phillips delayed offside. We'll have to race back and tag up. That allows Jonas Rotbjerg to scoop it up. Out through center ice. Fires it into the right wing corner. Ludvig after it. Punch it free. Finds TJ Tynan. Landeskog back out there for Colorado. Here comes Ewan off a drop pass. Right wing wall. Phillips. Cross ice pass. Finds Landeskog. Left wing hash upstairs. Ludvig back for Landeskog. High slot. Fires right off the shoulder of Whitehead. Good looking wrister right there. Well, the Avalanche captain. This will be flooded back out to neutral. Picked up Landeskog.
Yeah, a little bit more sizzle off that snapshot. Landeskog, obviously, the shot he has, the release.
Here comes Oscar Olausen with some speed. Right wing wall into the zone. Puck rolls free into the corner. Takes a shoulder there from a former teammate. And Mason Gertson picked up. Morelli with it now. Drives ahead. Backs it off the glass. Out to center ice. Puck spills in deep. Eagles looking at two-handed up and outs. Working away. Landeskog chops it free. Try to get it moving and out to neutral ice. And Landeskog collided hard into Olausen. He'll pick himself back up as those two ran right into one another. Tangled up now in the left wing corner. Deep in that Colorado zone with just over 4 minutes to play here in the first, and the Eagles up 1-0. Guided free, centering feed, in tight. Johansson, a backhand shot, rebound, and the rebound slapped away. What an effort there from Calle Rosen. This will head all the way down to the icing, waved off. So Colorado going to make some changes here. That was a heads-up play from Rosen.
Yeah, diving play, getting his stick on that puck, trickling towards the net.
Kelly going to swipe it out towards neutral ice. Going to carry too far. This will be icing against Colorado with 3:37 left here in the first period. The Eagles up by 1. Rosen and Hank Kemp getting the assist on that first goal as they have added Kemp. And that is awesome. Making his professional debut, the rookie out of Cornell. And a 7th-round pick of the New York Rangers back in 2021. I had a chance to chat with Hank Kemp after morning skate, and he said, wow, what a game to make your professional debut here tonight. And he picks up his first professional point.
Yeah, if he wasn't going to remember it with Landeskog in his first game here, first period, collecting the point. Hank doing a good job. Welcome to Eagles country.
Puck comes free just inside that Eagles blue line. Picked up Mark Sendin. Buzzing around through the trapezoid, finds Devontae Stevens, lays it off for Connor Kelly. Another one of those rookie defensemen making their pro debut here tonight. Knifed loose. Connolly trying to jar it out as this puck will finally be picked up by Colorado. Sent out, but not out. Picked over the left wing side. Centering effort, backhand shot, spinning effort. Taken away off the tape of Uchas by Connor Kelly. And the Eagles will flush it down the ice. And this will be waved off on the ice and picked up by Lucas Cormier. Drops it off behind his netminder and then takes a good shot from Chase Bradley. Grabbed, Ivan with it, left wing side, fires, and a save by Whitehead. And Colorado will watch Taylor McCarr take some shots from Kai Uchas. And Ivan comes in. 2:49 remaining here in the first period. And this is a Henderson team that dug themselves a big hole early in the season. They have had a really good second half of the year, but it just wasn't enough, and it came a little bit too late. And they were officially eliminated from the playoff race in the Pacific Division with their loss on Wednesday to Bakersfield. But still, this is a much improved Henderson team, and there's plenty of weapons out there.
Yeah, I got off to a real hard start there before Christmas, and Ryan Craig, my old teammate, head coach for him, got him rallied up, and they've been picking up their play, and definitely improved since that Christmas break.
Dyson Mayo shovels it up and out to neutral ice. Runs across that red line. Picked up there by Brian Yoon. The second-year defenseman out of Colorado College, former captain for the Tigers. Stolen away. McKay with it. Rink wide pass. Loose in the low slot. Colorado able to pop it free. And here they come in transition. Taylor McCarr leads the rush. Down the right wing side. Tries to bully his way past Setoff. Threads it in along the inboards. Ivan in there working away along with McCarr. Wise on the outside, just on top of the crease, waiting for this puck to present itself. Pulled free, Ivan with it. Spins, tries to center it, now forced back to the wall. Sends it up the half boards, Wise with it. Left wing side, floated towards the corner again. Trickles back behind the net, Setoff. Sends it along, picked up off the skates by Burke. Out to neutral ice, intercepted. Rosen will cart it in. Leaves it now for Wise. Left wing boards, big shot, blocked down, rebound into the slot. Push it up, and Riley McKay drifts further back in his own zone. Hounded there by the Eagles captain Jason Megna. Give it off for Setoff, and he'll make his way forward. Now forced to drift back one more time. Hands it across left wing side. McKay with it. Up the boards, finds Raphael Lavoie. Motors in, bottom of the circle, shot, and he sends a riser up over the crossbar. Picked up at the blue line, though, by Johansson. The Eagles steal it loose. Rosen with it on his tape. Tries to force it free, and now taken right back. Ronbjerg gets around one man, left wing side. Ronbjerg in tight, and that shot deflects wide. He had a look there from Lavoie. Tried to redirect it from mid-air. Now Colorado back the other way. Phillips, nifty move to get around Mason Gertson. Went down to the process, no call. Fans not happy about that, and here comes Phillips. Into the corner, jams on the brakes. Phillips tries to center it, runs free and take it over. Hand it off for Lavoie. Builds up speed out over that center ice logo. Left wing boards. Ronbjerg. His shot deflects and goes behind the net. The Eagles after it one more time. Picked up now as Ty Felber gives a look. He'll dish it across for Devontae Stevens. 40 seconds remaining here in the first period. Eagles up 1-0. Shot 6-5 in favor of Colorado. Both teams 0 for 1 on the power play. Stevens starts the break out from behind his netminder. Up the left wing boards, outside the reach of Connor Kelly, trying to stay with it. So he bounced back, and now here comes Morelli. Right wing circle, a shot, and a good stop down on the butterfly by Miner. And bodies go flying as Devontae Stevens spills Braminance down. Morelli will come in, give him a shove up against the glass.
Landeskog in there. Stevens defending.
Gabriel Landeskog has got Ben Hammerling in a headlock. A rookie out of the Western Hockey League. Probably didn't think he was going to be wrapped around the arm of Gabriel Landeskog in a headlock. But here we are, and Colorado. See as this all unstacks if there are any penalties that come from it.
Yeah, all right, Stevens started that defending, and then Landeskog hit in the mix as well. He threw a hit earlier this period. Always an element to Gabe's game, that physical side. And obviously Stevens defends so well, but he uses that body and frame. Big players pay the price and take a toll on him.
Face-off stays in the Colorado zone to the left of Miner. Landeskog out there along with Tynan and Olausen. Landeskog in to take the draw. Upstairs it carries. Robert Hagg with it to the right wing boards. Picked up shot, blocked out in front. Yoon chases after the rebound. Bumps it along. Landeskog with it. Trying to shovel it free. Spinning shot. That one deflects and goes high. Into the left wing corner now. Landeskog trying to pull it off the boards. Ludwig in there as well. Bowman centers it, plucked away. Colorado on the move, but no time left. That's going to do it for the opening 20 minutes as Chase Bradley strikes for his 14th goal of the season. Callie Rosen, Hank Kemp on the assists. And the Eagles will take a 1-0 lead into the first intermission. Entertaining, energy-filled first period here at Blue Arena.
Yeah, the atmosphere in here, the energy. What a different tone. I mean, obviously, and in the playoffs, important games, important points. You want that first place spot, but obviously the Gabe Landeskog effect, his rehab, coming back here and getting the game in the Blue Arena in front of these Eagles fans. It's definitely impacted that and raised that level of electricity in this arena.
Well, and I didn't have the official count, but it looked like 5 or 6 shifts in that first period for Gabriel Landeskog. Was out there on the power play. Got some time out there on the man advantage for Colorado. Each team 0 for 1 on the power play through 20 minutes. And your thoughts, first of all, let me ask you what you saw there from Gabe Landeskog. And again, just little old me looking up here looked pretty darn good.
Yeah, I mean, it's just so cool to see him out here on the ice. And back in playing time, I mean, obviously it's been a huge layoff and what he's went through with the rehab physically and mentally, trials and tribulations, and finally getting back into a game at this level of the AHL. Thought he was impressive. You know, everyone's gonna be watching him, cheering for him, and he's gonna be getting those fans off their feet whenever he's on the ice. But he threw a hit, got back, a little diving play for the puck, and I think it's just such a cool opportunity and for the whole team. The young guys on this Eagles lineup build and grow and learn from Gabe, and it's just going to be a positive thing. You hope to see Gabe back for the playoffs in the Avs uniform.
Absolutely. Hey, join the excitement of Colorado Eagles hockey for the 2025-26 season and experience the Colorado Avalanche Stars of Tomorrow. Season ticket packages are available now. Get the best seats at the lowest prices, plus get exclusive opportunities to attend member-only events and more. Place your deposit today at coloradoeagles.com or by calling or texting the Eagles 970-686-SHOT. Colorado outshot the first period 7-6. Trent Miner, 7 saves on 7 shots. Cameron Whitehead, the rookie out of Northeastern, making his professional debut here tonight. 5 saves on 6 shots, including pretty nice look with a wrister from the slot from Gabe Landeskog.
Yeah, you know, you wonder if guys are going to be looking for Gabe a little bit more, trying to feed him that puck, trying to get him set up for that goal. But I thought they did a good job just utilizing him when he's open, when needed. And, good. Loveland Bradley, I mean, what an element, what a season he's had contributing with the goals, the physical side of his game. He can bring the hits and that energy and kind of drive a line. But good goal by him, a beautiful little tip in at the side of the net.
And as the AHL affiliates of the Colorado Avalanche, your Eagles are feeding future stars to the NHL. Tonight, we take a quick look at Avalanche draft pick and current Eagle Oscar Olausson in the Nutrient feeding the future profile. Olausson, selected by the Avalanche in the first round of the 2021 NHL entry draft, scored a goal last Saturday. The Eagles' 3-1 win over San Jose now has 11 goals, 13 assists on the season. Nutrient, a global agricultural leader, playing a critical role in feeding the future by helping growers increase food production in a sustainable manner. Nutrient feeding the future. As again, Colorado trying to build on what have really been some outstanding numbers when scoring the game's first goal and also when taking a lead into the first intermission. Colorado coming into tonight when scoring first 33-6-3. When leading after one period of play, Colorado is 23-4-1. Orthopedic care, that's been provided since 2003 by the Orthopedic and Spine Center of the Rockies team, including Dr. Tom Anderson, sports medicine specialist. Orthopedic and Spine Center of the Rockies, the official orthopedic provider of your Colorado Eagles, with over 45 physicians across 6 medical campuses. OCR, making sure our Eagles are covered from head to toe since 2003. All right, we'll get a break. When we return, we check back in with David DeMuth at the 99.9 The Point Studios for that Chevron first intermission report. After 20 minutes here at Blue Arena, Colorado 1, Henderson nothing. Back after this, right here on 99.9 The Point.
ZipRecruiter is the place.
1420-1420.
is the place for talented teachers, savvy software developers, and master mixologists. ZipRecruiter is the place where you meet all these people and more. That's because ZipRecruiter is the place for job seekers who are looking for new opportunities. In fact, ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day, so you can find the right candidates right away. It's no wonder that ZipRecruiter is the place for skilled skydiving instructors, accomplished airbrush artists, and proficient pediatricians. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter to hire, you're missing out. ZipRecruiter is the place that's so confident it can make your hiring easier that it lets you try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. So if you want the right candidates for all your roles, ZipRecruiter is the place to go. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
As the state's largest oil and natural gas producer, Chevron employs your neighbors to help deliver the energy our communities need while teaming up with local organizations and investing millions of dollars to help the communities we call home. At Chevron, we're committed to safety, delivering the affordable, ever cleaner energy that powers Colorado forward. Together, we're fueling Colorado. That is energy in progress.
It happens more than you think. A customer wants, no needs the goods and services your business offers. No matter how hard they try, they can't find you, but they find your competitor right there at the top of the results page.
And even if they do find your website, when they click, it's like a ghost town.
Hello?
Outdated, not compelling, and perhaps worse, it has information that's not accurate.
Y2K? But how do you fix that? At Town Square Interactive, we have the tools to help you maximize your online presence. Just go to mylocalcustomers.com and start by getting a free local customer analysis.
This online tool will show you just how many customers in your area you could be reaching. To get in front of those customers, we will build a premium website for your business.
One that shows up well in web searches and converts website clicks into phone calls, appointments, and foot traffic.
It's simple, it's fast, and it's affordable. Go to mylocalcustomers.com and get started by getting your free local customer analysis today.
Hard work and dreams lead to success, but easily filing your taxes with TurboTax and Credit Karma doesn't hurt either. Make filing taxes a walk in the park, because we'll pre-fill your info for you so you can file quickly and confidently. Winner! Get the peace of mind that comes with expert help. Let's go! Being powered by TurboTax means you're backed by the leading tax preparer, and we'll show you all your filing options up front so there are no surprises. File your taxes on Intuit Credit Karma today. Expert help not available with all products. Guarantee details available at turbotax.com/guarantee.
This is the Colorado Eagles Intermission Report on 99.9 The Point.
Welcome to the Chevron First Intermission Report. I'm David Amuth. Chevron Colorado is focused on safely delivering the affordable, reliable, and ever cleaner energy our state needs. Our team has reimagined what safely and responsibly producing oil and natural gas looks like with the goal of a lower carbon future. So let's go ahead and get into the recap here, the first period of play, give you some highlights as well. Let me tell you what, even before this game started, Blue Arena was jumping here for the return of Gabe Landeskog after 3 years, nearly 3 years out of hockey. And he got that first shift, not able to get anything going there, but Chase Bradley with a tip in front of the goal got the arena jumping early on.
Kemp goes rink wide, rolls it from the high slot, fires, scores! Tipped in front, Chase Bradley, Colorado jumps on top 1-0. Just 2.5 minutes into the contest.
14th goal of the year for Chase Bradley. Callie Rosen picking up his 23rd assist of the year. Hank Kemp getting his first assist of the year as well. Colorado goes up 1-0, just 2 minutes, 30 seconds into the game. Colorado, again, getting a lot of great opportunities. They got some looks on the power play, not able to get anything going there. And then Gabe Landeskog got himself a hooking call. He goes to the box. Colorado, though, penalty kill looked really good there, killing that penalty. So Colorado 0 for 1 on the power play so far, but 1 for 1 here on the penalty kill. A little bit after that, Jason Megna and Matthew Phillips with just a fantastic look here on the net.
Out to center ice. Eagles 2-on-1. Megna got a man with him at Phillips. Phillips looks cross ice. Shot to the save by Whitehead. And a good tap with a low slot by Megna.
Yeah, two great playmakers right there with a great opportunity. You know, you keep getting chances like that, you like your odds of seeing something go in there. All right, so then you go later on. Gabriel Landeskog able to get his first shot of the game here. And you know what? It was a beauty here, for being honest. Hey, he still got that beautiful shot.
Size pass finds Landeskog. Left wing hash upstairs. Loveland back for Landeskog. High slot, fires right off the shoulder of Whitehead. Look at wrister right there. Well, the Avalanche captain.
Oh, yeah, definitely rocketed for sure. Then, finally, Ivan gets himself a nice look here as well.
It off behind his netminder and then takes a good shot from Chase Bradley. Grabbed Ivan with the left wing side, fires, and a save by Whitehead.
Yeah, so Colorado, a lot of great looks there in the first period of play. They did get outshot 7-6 though from Henderson, but Colorado definitely with, I think, the advantage in terms of quality looks. Yet again, on specialty teams here, Colorado 0 for 1 on the power play. Again, 1 for 1 on the penalty kill. Colorado here taking a 1-0 lead into the second period of play over the Henderson Silver Knights. We'll see how the rest of this one plays out. All right, so bid on your favorite Eagles game-worn affiliation jerseys in the Jersey Off Our Back auction. The auction begins here, and it has already begun, and it concludes tomorrow at 9 p.m. It's going to be April 12th, when all the winners will come on the ice and receive the jersey off the player's back. Download the Dash Auction app today. All right, so when we return, we'll take a look at other scores from around the world of sports. It's the Chevron First Intermission Report on 99.9 The Point.
Panorama LASIK at Eye Center of Northern Colorado, the official LASIK surgeons of your Colorado Eagles. This is Kevin McClue, and I had my LASIK procedure done at the Eye Center of Northern Colorado, and I'm still seeing the action better than ever, almost 15 years later. The Eye Center of Northern Colorado, now offering the new Smile procedure. For a free consultation to determine if you're a candidate, visit panoramalasik.com or call 970-221-2343.
Awesome. Want more horsepower in the stable? The Tundra iForce Max is all the truck you need with its electrifying twin-turbo V6 and instantaneous torque. Saddle up the Tacoma TRD Pro and tame trails with the 4Runner when nature plays tough. Yes, sir. Toyota trucks. Toyota. Let's go places.
Visit Peterson Toyota in Fort Collins today. Toyota. Let's go places.
Boy. Hey, you okay? You don't know we missed those shots.
I just haven't been as regular lately. It's making me feel sluggish.
You should try Metamucil. It's been a game changer for me. Metamucil's plant-based psyllium fiber helps trap and remove the waste that weighs you down. Hey, you're moving better than you were last week.
Definitely.
Metamucil keeps you moving. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Learn more at Metamucil.com.
Lanny went to college and racked up huge debt.
A little bit over $100,000.
For a degree he couldn't use? Now what?
I had a friend that went to my computer career.
They even helped him get hired immediately after graduation.
One of the things I love about IT is that you can work from anywhere you want.
You could become an IT pro in just months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI with zero experience at mycomputercareer.edu.
It worked for me, and I know it can work for you.
This is one student's experience. Individual results vary.
Town Square Media proudly presents Taste of Fort Collins 2025. Back and bigger than ever on June 7th and 8th. This year's lineup features the biggest headliners yet. Saturday night, June 7th, get ready for the Neon Tree. On Saturday night, June 8th, don't miss Fits and the Tantrums. Enjoy an incredible weekend filled with live music, amazing food, unique vendors, and fun for the whole family. Tickets are on sale now at tasteoffortcollins.com. Brought to you by FNBO and Odell Brewing.
The Colorado Eagles and the Great Outdoors RV have teamed up to present My First Game. This season at select Eagles home games, children ages 12 and under can enjoy their first Eagles game courtesy of the Great Outdoors RV. This special experience includes 2 free tickets, a shout-out on the video board, and a special visit and prizes from mascot Slapshot and Miles the Moose. And don't forget, if you win, you can bring the rest of the fam with a special rate. Enter your child to win now at coloradoeagles.com/myfirstgame. That's coloradoeagles.com/myfirstgame.
This is the Colorado Eagles Intermission Report on 99.9 The Point.
Welcome back to the Chevron First Intermission Report. I'm David DeMuth. It's now time for your Masters and Peterson's Flooring Scoreboard Update. Look at scores around the AHL. Look at the NHL scoreboard as well. Take a look at the ECHL affiliate of the Colorado Avalanche and Eagles, the Utah Grizzlies. All right, so starting things off here in the AHL, we got a game that's looking to be coming to an end here pretty soon. 51 seconds left in the third period. The Vault Rocket up 4-2 over the Rochester Americans. At the end of 2, Iowa Wild have a 3-0 lead on the road here against the Manitoba Moose. Also in the second intermission, Rockford Ice Hogs up 4-2 against the Tucson Roadrunners. Now, you go over to the finals here from today. One just got wrapped up. The Providence Bruins crushed the Hartford Wolfpack 6-2. You also get the Belleville Senators winning on the road 4-2 against the Springfield Thunderbirds. Grand Rapids Griffins won 5-2 against the Texas Stars. We're stumbling a little bit here at the end of the year. Syracuse Crunch got a 2-1 victory against the Lehigh Valley Phantoms, and the Hershey Bears get a nice crosstown rivalry against the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins. Hershey taking that one 4-2 on the back of 4 third-period goals. That's impressive. You also have 3 games that are going to get started here tonight. All Pacific Division clashes. You're going to get a nice little rivalry match. Abbotsford Canucks going to be hosting the Calgary Wranglers. And you also get the Bakersfield Condors hosting the San Diego Gulls. Both those games should be getting kicked off here at 8 p.m. Mountain. Coming up at 8:30 p.m. Mountain Time, the San Jose Barracuda going to be hosting the Ontario Reign. You go to the Colorado Avalanche. They played yesterday. Unfortunately, they got lost 4-1 there. You know, not really exactly what you're doing, but at the same time, Colorado clinched already here. But they're still going to look to get a win here. Really try to finish this season out strong, this regular season out strong. Going to be tomorrow at 2 p.m. Going to be going on the road to play the Los Angeles Kings. You go to the NHL scores from today. You got one game going on right now. Right now, the Oilers are up 1-0 over the San Jose Sharks with 12:30 left in the first period of play. Got a couple finals as well. The Red Wings won 4-3 over the Lightning in overtime. You also get the Penguins 4-2 victory on the road against the Devils. Senators win it 5-2 against the Canadiens. And then at 8 p.m. here, coming up soon, Flames going to be hosting the Wild. Finally, Utah Grizzlies. They're playing in their second to last game of the season against the Rapid City Rush. At the end of one period here, Utah, they're up 2-1 here over Rapid City, looking to end this season off strong. Masters and Peterson's Flooring and Design is a go-to destination for top-tier residential and commercial flooring in northern Colorado. Drop by their Windsor showroom or arrange for an in-home measurement. Bring their expertise right to your doorstep. Wear your Eagles gear to main event and receive a $10 fun card and 20% off food and beverage following all home games this season. Just wear your gear and ask for your game card at the guest services station inside the entrance of main event. When we return, we'll go ahead and go back to the ice with Kevin McGlue and Les Borsheim for second period action. The Eagles taking on Henderson tonight. This is Colorado Eagles hockey on 99.9 The Point.
All right, David, 130, 130.
FinTech company is a strong compliance and risk management offense. Let the experts at Comply navigate the regulatory landscape as you build new ways to meet consumers' financial needs. Call Comply today to find out how they'll keep you out of the penalty box. 970-430-5114. That's 970-430-5114.
At the UPS store, we understand the importance of the first impression. That's why we're here to help you put your best foot forward and be unstoppable with our printing services. With top quality paper-stock items, banners, business cards, venues, and more, we make sure your small business stands out and your message reaches the masses. After all, we're the one-stop print.com store. Most locations are independently owned. Product services, prices, and hours of operation may vary. See Center for details. The UPS store. Be unstoppable. Come into your local store today and get your print on.
Let's go to Loveland, Spring in Loveland. With an average of 300 days of sunshine annually, Loveland offers breathtaking scenery and endless outdoor activities for the whole family. From hiking a beautiful double platform natural area to fly fishing the big Henderson River. Explore our vibrant downtown, filled with unique shops and delicious dining. Why wait? Plan your next visit to Loveland, Colorado, and create family memories that will last a lifetime. Or to visit Loveland.com for more information.
And welcome back inside Blue Arena, where the Colorado Eagles have a 1-0 lead on the visiting Henderson Silver Knights. Chase Bradley with his 14th goal of the year. Coming 2 minutes, 30 seconds into the first period. Callie Rosen picking up his 23rd assist, 32nd point on the year. And Hank Kempf with his first professional point. The Eagles will win the opening faceoff of the second. Turned over, picked up Lucas Cormier, left wing side. Plays it behind the nets, rides along the rim, drops down right wing side. Rosen after it. Tries to bash it up the wall, stolen away. Ronbjerg tries to center it. Good hit there by Felleber. And crashing in on Sapovalov. The Eagles settle a bouncing puck down the right wing boards. Felleber Chip it in along the in wall behind the net. Phillips wraps around. Phillips centers it, looking for Felber. Runs free, picks it up, blitz it back over, stripped away. Now Sapovala guides it ahead, finds a man waiting. Ronbjerg over, quick shot and a good stop on the right leg pad by Miner on the offering there from Raphael Lavoie. Brian Yu trying to take it away as it's caught up behind the net. Slutnik able to slap it free. Tries to get it moving, but intercepted. Big blast, deflects it, hits the crossbar, skipping out of play. Lavoie may have got a touch on that as that came from the point. And just that close to tying this game up as we play 56 seconds here in the second.
Yeah, Lavoie leads them in goals. He is their go-to guy. 15 on the year right in front. He's had a couple opportunities already in that first period right there, standing tall, but Miner got to thank the post on that one.
Faceoff will come to the left of Miner. Gabe Landeskog in to take the faceoff against Kai Uchez. Faceoff controlled by the Knights. Down the right wing boards. Into the corner. Landeskog after it. The man working on him from behind. Rolls to the wall. Tynan blitz it up off the glass and out through neutral ice. Chased after by Olausen. Picked up and set off. To dump it in. Good collision along the left wing boards. So be spit back around. Olausen after it in his own zone. Plays it back down in behind the net. Stevens trying to sidestep Uchez. Puck carries into the corner one more time. Olausen tries to dive and center it. Quick shot over the crossbar. Uchez got a look there. Picked up. Bowman centers it. That one blitzes wide. Colorado bogged down a bit here in their own zone as Uchez smashed into by Devontae Stevens. Connor Kelly comes in support. Rotates in behind the net one more time. Olausen guides it free. Finds Landeskog. Floats it out to neutral. TJ Tynan after it down the right wing side. Intercepted. Here comes Landeskog. Flooded back down into the corner. It drops. Tynan racing into the forecheck. Rims around right wing side. Picked up by Brabinets. It's caught up just inside the blue line. Set off with it now for the Knights. Just over 2 minutes gone here in the second period. Eagles with a 1-0 lead. Jake Wise sprints his way into the zone. Lost his footing, goes down. Puck sent in deep. In behind the net. Good collision there by Taylor McCarr. Throwing the body around McCarr. Plays it right wing hash. Jake Wise dropping on the cycle. McCarr, bottom of the circle, centers it. Tripped on the play. And Colorado will go back on the power play as Ivan got up in the low slot. Second power play of the night set to unfold for Colorado with 17:33 remaining here in the second period.
Yeah, and Taylor McCarr's been physical here. He's a big frame, has that edge to his game. Do a couple hits in that first period, and there, right there, on the boards, battling, throws a hit, goes to the net, gets an opportunity, and draw a penalty here.
Mason Gertson, the former Eagle, will take a seat in the box, and Colorado gets another crack on the man advantage. The Eagles have put Landeskog out there with Tynan, Wise, Olausen, and Rosen. Eagles win the draw, send it up high. Rosen with it, high slot, looking for options, steals it into the corner, finds TJ Tynan. Survey, snaps it side of the cage. Landeskog sends a shot in, and that one skipped off a set of skates, crawls to the paint and covered up there by Whitehead. Landeskog nearly fouled the back of the net there off a deflection from the skates of Robert Hagg on the side of the crease. Instead, we'll get a face-off again in the night zone.
Yeah, behind the net, working it. Almost a fortunate bounce for Landeskog there. And one pass, Whitehead.
Tynan now to take the face-off. Wins it back for Rosen. High slot, traffic in front. Snaps it over. Finds Olausen. Returns it for Rosen at the blue line. Left wing. TJ Tynan. Up the half wall, goes rink wide, quick shot, saved there by Whitehead, absolutely robs Oscar Olausen. A beautiful pass to set it up, a great look from Olausen. And the rookie netminder able to shut it down. And with 1:32 remaining in the power play, Colorado going to keep that top group out there.
Oh, and TJ Tynan doing what he does, chopping the puck up, little stick handle, and a beautiful seam pass, finding Olausen streaking down on that back door area.
Face off to the left of Whitehead. Tynan going up against Demick. Push to the boards, set up high. Right point, Rosen across the blue line. Wise returns it for Rosen. High slot. Snaps it across. Tynan trying to leave it for Wise. He'll skate it out to the boards on the left wing side. Charges down the half wall. Returns it for Tynan up top. Skates it down the boards. Into that left wing corner. He'll bounce it up top one more time. In for Tynan, left wing corner. Looking rink wide. Finds Olausen. That one diverted away as it was tipped at the last moment. And now Landeskog going to slug it around the left wing corner. Tynan first one there. Leave it free. Wise upstairs with it for Rosen. Sauce pass, bottom of the circle, over Wise, a blast and a save, and Landeskog looked like he was ready to get a tip on that one in the low slot. Don't know if he actually was able to get the contact there, but good presence in front of the rookie netminder.
Yeah, low to high shot. One-timer on net, and Landeskog found a lot of goals throughout his career, paying that price. He's battling from the net front. Good hand-eye there, getting that, looking for that deflection.
Second power play unit out on the ice for Colorado. 50 seconds remaining on a man advantage. Court carries back in behind the net. Going to be picked up by Hag, and he'll launch it 200 feet. Miner sets it up in behind the nets. He'll leave it there for Yoon, who's out there with Felber, Ivan, Phillips, and Megna. Ryan Yoon, left wing wall. Felber tries to return it too far behind Yoon. He'll have to skate back deep in his own zone with 30 seconds left of the power play. Yoon starts again. The right wing boards. Matthew Phillips drives ahead into the zone. Down the right wing side. Comes to a stop on the boards. Taken away and now popped out to neutral ice. Going to carry back to the Eagles' blue line. Collected there by Yoon once again. 15 seconds left to the man advantage. Yoon to the right wing wall. Now Phillips into the attacking zone. Crashed into. He'll play it to the corner. Nobody home. Dyson Mayo spins and sends it out to neutral. Yoon picks it up, dish it across. Megna back for Yoon. That's going to do it for the power play. Gertson releases from the box. And the Eagles 0 for 2. Well, that man advantage here tonight, still leading 1-0. 15:24 left of the second. Outlet pass deflected in deep by Ivan. Settled up side of the cage by Whitehead. Long outlet pass out to center ice. Drop back into the ninth zone. They'll settle it one more time for a pass upward. Deflected deep by McKay. Hank Kemp gets a head start. Circles behind his netminder. Drops it off for Ludwig as Riley McKay landed a shot there on Kemp along the inboards. Turned over. Lavoie's shot blocked down. Rebound is free. Ludwig after it. Gets it moving. Bradley. Still in his own zone. Lays it back once more for Kemp. Shots 9-8 in favor of the Silver Knights as Kemp from behind the net to Miner. Gives it off left wing side. Ahead into the zone. Picked up immediately by Johansson. So he played out to neutral ice. Comes free. Send it after it. Couldn't get there in time. Picked up Ronbjerg with it. Hands it across. Cormier a shot. And a kick save on the left leg pad by Miner. Battled for now on the right wing wall. Send it after it. Trying to drop it off. And now goes rink wide. Finds Bradley. Charges into the zone. No numbers, but he'll make his way down into the right wing corner. Funnels it around through the slots. Poked away by Sapovalov. Gets it moving. Here comes Lavoie through the left wing side. Lavoie. Cross slot pass. Hits off a set of skates. Belted free. Ivan controls it. Weaves ahead and out through center ice. Left wing side. Chipped in with a backhand by Wise. Taylor McCarr scurries after it behind the net. Colorado trying to win a board battle is set off in there for Henderson. McCarr knocked out, pops back up. He's got Lavoie working all over him from behind. But free again. Now down to the right wing corner. Finally carved out and moved the other direction. Pitchfork did left wing side. Connolly, a shallow angle shot, hits the outside of the net. Tangled up on the back of the cage. And McCarr will wait for the whistle of the referee. And finally it's covered up as it fell down. And Trip Miner gets that blocker down on top of it. We'll get a face-off coming in the Colorado end after this media timeout. Eagles with a 1-0 lead on Henderson. 13:29 left in the second. Right here at 99.9 The Point.
As the state's largest oil and natural gas producer, Chevron employs your neighbors to help deliver the energy our communities need while teaming up with local organizations and investing millions of dollars to help the communities we call home. At Chevron, we're committed to safety, delivering the affordable, ever-cleaner energy that powers Colorado forward. Together, we're fueling Colorado. That is energy in progress.
Hard work and dreams lead to success. But easily filing your taxes with TurboTax and Credit Karma doesn't hurt either. Make filing taxes a walk in the park because we'll pre-fill your info for you so you can file quickly and confidently. Peace of mind that comes with expert help. Let's go. Being powered by TurboTax means you're backed by the leading tax preparer, and we'll show you all your filing options up front so there are no surprises. File your taxes and infinite Credit Karma today. Expert help not available without product. Guaranteed details available at TurboTax.com/guarantee.
Hey, don't miss out on the most exciting part of the Colorado Eagles hockey season as the playoffs are just around the corner. Signing up for pre-sale alerts or purchasing the full run pack. Those are the only ways to guarantee a seat for the playoffs. Don't miss out. Playoff tickets are limited. Call or text the Eagles, 970-686-SHOT, or visit us online at coloradoeagles.com. And a lot of excitement in the building as several members of the Colorado Avalanche, as they wind down their season, will stay back, including Nathan McKinnon. Cale Makar is here to watch his younger brother, all in attendance here at this one tonight. And that is a really cool sight, supporting not only young Taylor Makar, but obviously their captain, Gabriel Landeskog.
Yeah, nice for a little break, and obviously supporting their captain, Gabe Landeskog, back on the ice in the longest time, 3-year stint. So good to see them here at the Blue Arena supporting him and Eagles organization.
Connolly, rink wide pass to the attacking zone, right wing corner. Bowman collapsed down upon, able to guide it upstairs for Cormier at the blue line. Top of the circle, long shot deflected, and a kick save with the right leg pad keeps it out by Miner. Ujaz cycles it back, finds Connolly, skates it upstairs, and now he'll zip it back down into that corner. Bowman trying to shake off Magna, turned over, and Colorado on the move, 2-on-2 rush. Philibert got Phillips with him, now slipping across Magna, but Phillips just ahead of the play, and it will be offside with 12:47 remaining here in the second period. Fans, make sure to tune in to 99.9 The Point, playing today's best music from 2K to today and all of your home and away games this season. 99.9 The Point, your proud home of the Colorado Eagles. Face-off will take place just outside that Henderson zone. First of back-to-back meetings between Colorado and the Silver Knights. They'll wrap up this 2-game set and their season series tomorrow. Same time back here at Blue Arena. Dump deep into the Colorado zone. Miner sets it up there for you. Get it moving. Ludwig slugs it around as Landeskog able to push this free, and now Tynan will send it the other way. Foot race after it. Whitehead in. Backhand shot just diverted away as Olausen forcing the issue. Now Landeskog in. Frees that puck up. Olausen moves it up high. Brian Yoon with it. Traffic in front. Fires. Deflects. It goes wide. That may have got a piece of the stick of Landeskog, who was camped out right on top of the crease. Still locked up just inside that blue line of Henderson. While they forced out, Yoon will collect it immediately. Works it across, and Ludwig zips it in. Curls around to the right wing hash. Tynan a shot. Rebound in front. Send it up high. Connor Kelly bats it over. Devontae Stevens throws on the brakes. Looks upstairs. He'll buzz it behind the net. Right wing side. Tynan curls it up high. Long shot. Kick save. Rebound is free. Push back to the boards. Tynan after it. Back up high. Kelly rink wide pass. Stevens. Had it stripped off his tape. Carries out to neutral. Eagles will grab it once more. Tynan drives back into his own zone. Both teams changing up. 11:39 left, second period. Outlet pass. Here comes Prishapov. Shot to the save by Whitehead. What a chance there for Nikita Prishapov. And Whitehead coming up with another big stop here in his pro debut.
Oh, unbelievable pickup by Prishapov at that blue line puck in the air. Knocks it down, hits him with speed, gets in on Whitehead with the move. That was a fabulous pickup of the pass by Prish.
Face-off will come to the left of Cameron Whitehead, just 21 years of age. Just wrapped up his collegiate career at Northeastern. Face-off controlled by the Knights. Moved out to neutral. Stevens wins it away. Tries to move it ahead for Prishapov. This one locked up, spills free. Rolls back into the Eagles zone. Grabbed. Cal Burke right wing side. Shallow angle shot deflected in behind the cage. Devontae Stevens got the lumber in there. Bodies collide. Puck forced out to neutral. Buzz forward one more time. Burke floats it down into the right wing corner. Connor Kelly after it. Trying to drop it off. Eagles look to get it moving in transition. 3-on-3 rush. Outlet pass broken up. Send it. Scoops it up again. Curls back in his own zone. Now marches out through neutral. Play right wing wall. Connor Kelly drives it in deep. Slowed up and rolls to the left wing hash. Reverse it around. Prishapov one more time. At the point, rink wide pass, long shot, Kemp, save and a rebound. Will pinball back towards the top of the crease, be covered up there by Whitehead. And a face-off coming in the Silver Knight zone. Hank Kemp, who picked up his first professional point in his professional debut here tonight. Now on the lone goal that we have seen so far. That came 2.5 minutes into the contest. Chase Bradley's 14th goal of the year. Kemp and Rosen with the helpers on that one.
Yeah, great opportunity for Kemp to get in the lineup. Little pro experience at this level right out of college.
Eagles win the draw. Kemp with it, high slot. Loads, fires. That'll glance off a body. It'll deflect and carry out a play. And we'll get another face-off in that Henderson zone. Obviously, Colorado trying to keep an eye on what Abbotsford is doing. That's a team that's only 3 points back of the Eagles in the Pacific Division. Abbotsford in second place. And they are at home tonight entertaining Calgary. And that one is scoreless. Just about 5 minutes gone in the first. Face-off picked up. Ronbjerg had a turnover. In tight, quick shot, rebound. Still loose, batted out of midair and picked up again by Cormier. Oh, you had Ivan down there. McCarr. Colorado getting a few whacks at that one as this will ratchet back into the Eagles zone. Rosen gathers it in. Going to drop it off for Kemp. Into the corner, Taylor McCarr, reverse hit. Threads it free, and now Rosen speeds it forward. Blasted back down the half wall. Rosen gets it moving again. Ivan, outlet feed, finds McCarr, 2-on-1. Right wing side, McCarr fires and sent it just wide to the wide side post.
He's been effective net front. Throwing the body right there. Great shot. Looking for that low blocker shot to score that goal.
Felleber canceled out back at his own zone with the puck. Retrieved by Ludwig. Send it ahead out through neutral ice. Yoon with some speed down the right wing boards. Into the zone. Ryan Yoon carries it down to the corner behind the net. Centering feed. Shot. Puck comes free. Backhand chance. Held onto it. Moved upstairs. Big blast. Deflected. Hops it behind the net. Good look there from Ludwig. Found the tape of Matthew Phillips, but it just went wide. Now the other direction it comes. Down left wing side. Connolly. Drop pass out to neutral ice. It'll carry up. Picked up again by the Knights as Mason Gertson sends it along. Steered in behind the net. Ludwig after it. Leaves it for Yoon once more as he shrugs off a hit. Stolen away. Connolly. Now down to the corner for Bowman. Trying to return it. Picked up. Brabinets now weaves his way up. He'll send it in deep. Curls around to the right wing. Dipping down. Set off. Gets to it. Worked on there by Felleber. Shot there from the bottom of the circle. No problem. And covered up by Miner. We're going to whistle with 8:58 remaining. And now Felleber getting into it with Christopher Setoff out at neutral ice. Linesman hustle to get in between those two. And a big thank you to FloHockey and the American Hockey League for tonight's live to social free bonus coverage. Make sure to sign up for AHL TV on FloHockey for the Calder Cup playoffs. Don't miss every heart-pounding moment exclusively on AHL TV on FloHockey. And we're so happy to have all of you with us tonight. And the much-anticipated return to game action for Avalanche captain Gabriel Landeskog here tonight.
Yeah, amazing story. What a night here in Colorado. The Blue Arena, Northern Colorado. And the energy in this building and outside. It's been tremendous and great. Everyone can share that on FloHockey.
Face-off will come to the left of Miner. Wise, Olausen, and Tynan out there. Face-off controlled by Henderson. Upstairs it travels down the right wing wall. And a filter free into the left wing corner. Devontae Stevens working there on Hemmerlich. Play it up high. Set off. Rink wide pass. Dyson Mayo belts it back down in. Hops up in along the end wall. Connor Kelly trying to fight it free. Morelli in there. Picks it up. Skates to the hash. Now up top he'll carry it. Long shot. Blocker save. Miner rides high into the air. Set off gloves it down. Backhand shot. Puck is free. Side of the net. Into the corner it will roll. The Eagles after it. Dislodged and Kelly working away on Morelli. Puck still free. Taken away. And now TJ Tynan 3-on-3 rush. Gets around Brabinets. Now it's 3-on-2. There comes Tynan. Hands it off. Cross-ice pass. One time and a save down to the splits. What a great offering there from Olausen. Stripped away. Eagles got to hustle back defensively. Charge it in. McKay at his pocket pick from behind. Olausen takes it away. That was a good back check from Rosen. And Olausen takes a big hit from Riley McKay. Out to center ice. Picked up Robert Hagg in front of his own bench. Prishapov working on him. Flop free and it dribbles back into the right zone. Threaded forward and out to neutral ice. Dumped in by Demick. Side of the cage. Rosen puts the grips on it, moves it ahead out to neutral ice. 3-on-3 for Colorado. Send it with it over right wing wall for Bradley. Throws on the brakes, looks cross ice, centers. Prishapov shot, and a brilliant save again. Put back, scores! Nikita Prishapov deflected it off of one of the Henderson defenders in the low slot and into the back of the net, and Prishapov is ninth in the air, puts Colorado up 2-0.
Oh, and Chase Bradley at the goal line tonight creates his own extra great dance and dazzle with the puck division, and Prishapov gets his own rebound and off the back. Amazing shot and finish for Prishapov. Heads up play.
Put it right off the knee of Robert Hagg, the veteran defenseman. And Colorado increases its lead to a pair, and Eagles win the ensuing face-off and dump it in deep. Rotates around, left wing side, sending working away. Chasing after it, knocked out, pops back up. Slips it over to the right wing hash, Yoon on top of it. Trying to hand it off for Bradley. It's going to coast out to neutral ice. Prishapov has to chase back deep in his own zone. Locked up there with Lavoie. Lavoie in behind the net, and a penalty coming up against Prishapov. Got hold of Lavoie. Snap it across. Gertson hands it across, spinning shot. Great block down in front by Ludwig. Puck still free. Held on to by Johansson to the boards and swatted loose, and they're not going to blow the whistles. This will carry all the way back down into the ninth zone. Fish free, and here comes Johansson. Outlet pass right wing side. Sapovaliv with it now. Finds a trailer, poke checked away. Finally, the whistle will sound with 6:37 remaining here in the second period. And Nikita Prishapov, he was trying to ride Lavoie into the end wall, trying to win a board battle, but got too much of a hold on Raphael Lavoie. Colorado will head to the Great Outdoors RV penalty kill for the second time here tonight.
Yeah,
for one.
Yeah, when you take that arm off your stick, kind of get it out there, put the grasp on the hold. Pretty easy call. Good battle, and Prishapov coming off that goal, amped up.
So Colorado will assemble Megna, Philibert, Rosen, and Stevens out there. Pass off to the right to Trent Miner. Controlled by Henderson. Upstairs, Cormier with it. Leaves it now for Connolly. Blitz it into the corner. Lavoie behind the net. Skates around, wraps far side, plays it back up top for Cormier. Right back over. Lavoie, snapshot, good stop there. Miner able to get a piece of it. Puck comes free. Philibert forces it out. Philibert darts down left wing side, got a man with him, throws on the brakes, looks cross slot, deflects, and it will curl back into the corner. He had both Devontae Stevens and Jason Megna starting to slice their way in. Back comes Henderson the other direction, down the left wing side. Lavoie looks to angle it around. Came free, Rosen after it. He'll blitz it up off the glass in 200 feet. It will travel. 2-0 Colorado. Mark Senden picking up an assist. Puck force free in behind the net. Centering feed shot. What a save, and he robs Gabriel Landeskog right on the point. Oh, right on top of the crease. Good look. Centering feed shot. Hit the post. Oh, the light went off. I don't know. That may have crossed the goal line.
Yeah.
We shall see. The light went off. The referee waved it off, but we had a pretty good look. And from up here, it looked like that may have gone across. We shall see as Uchaz with it. Plays it up top. Out of the high slot. Pinching down, Johansson back for Brabinets. In tight, and that one broken up. Wise after it. Mashes into his man. Leave it free and back in behind the net. Sapovaliv steers it clear for Bowman. Upstairs it goes. Johansson a blast, deflects, rebound shot, and it's held onto with a lap of Miner. With 5:08 left in the second period. Eagles with a 2-0 lead for now, but I'm sure they're going to want to take a look. And again, we have not seen a replay here in-house.
Yeah, it just came out a little weird. But what an opportunity created, short-handed by TJ Tynan. A little water bug buzz and finds the puck and gets it out to Gabe Landeskog.
Boy, this place would have erupted, especially in a short-handed situation like that. Face off to the left of Miner, so apparently felt like they got a good look at that. And I can review that goal with the overhead cam. 31 seconds remaining on the power play. Puck is dropped. Rosen chases after it in the corner. Picks it up. Sends it all the way down the ice. Good clear there for the veteran defenseman, Callie Rosen. Shots are 16-13 in favor of Colorado. Slipping under 5 minutes to play here in the middle frame. Drop pass scooped up. Here comes Bowman. Lugs it out through center ice. Into the zone. Centers it. Brabenet's backhand shot. And a save by Miner. Clear down the ice by Stevens. Whitehead halts it behind his net. Sets it up. Scooped up. Time and now expires on that power play as Prishikov steps back onto the ice. Yoon deep in his own zone. Rattles it up the wide side boards and pushed out to center ice. Too far behind Megna. Taken over by Hag. Into the attacking zone. Yoon first one there. Rotates in behind the net. Took a hit there from Demick. Puck gobbled up. Centering feed. Shot deflects and skips over the crossbar. Punch back around to the right wing hash. Morelli after it. Collided into his man. Philliper got knocked out. He'll pop back up. Puck continued to be battled for as Burke sends it up high. Across that blue line. Outside the range. Phillips up with it. Snaps it ahead but broken up. Yoon trying to take it over. Two Eagles collide. The Eagles will get to it though as Philliper got crashed into. Both he and Phillips going after that loose puck out of neutral. Demick twisted around. Sails it into the corner. Oh, Philliper just took a high stick there, but the referee was trying to get out of the way of that action. Wasn't able to see it. So he kicked free. Now DeMonte Stevens reverse it back in behind the net. Stolen away. McKay wraps around. Play it up top. Gertz a bomb. Went wide. Rebound. Swept over to the wall by DeMonte Stevens. Still loose in the corner. Pulled free. Uchaz with it upstairs. Set off a blast and a good stop. Rebound free again. McKay with it. Hands it off along the wall. Brought in. Set off. Cross-ice pass. Gertz a shot and a brilliant stop coming out of the crease by Miner. 3:11 left in the second period. Eagles up 2-0. Stevens and Gertz. Little shoving back and forth. And we get set to head to a media timeout. Nikita Prishikov, his 9th goal of the year, has extended Colorado's lead to 2-0 with 3:11 left in the second right here on 99.9 The Point.
At Nutrient Ag Solutions, we're for agriculture. For growers. Doers. Whatever it takes. We're for doing things with purpose. Aspiring to the next what's next. We're for agriculture. We're for you. Nutrient Ag Solutions. Leading the field. And a proud supporter of Colorado State University. In real estate, there's a number for everything. Square footage, down payment, interest rates. But how do you measure the trust you have in your agent? For a RE/MAX agent, it's not about the agent's it's knowing that RE/MAX agents have been voted the most trusted in real estate. That means you'll get honest advice, expert guidance, and someone who's committed to your success. Because while members have trust is what really matters. RE/MAX, voted most trusted real estate agency ranked by American shoppers based on the 2024 Brains by American Trust Study. Each office independently owned and operated.
They shop the largest selection of travel trailers, fifth wheels, toy haulers, and more at the Great Outdoors RV. What better way to experience NOCO than making memories with your family this summer in a brand new camper? Make all your dream vacations a reality off Highway 34 in Greeley at the Great Outdoors RV, the official RV partner of the Colorado Eagles. Alongside Les Borchardt, I'm Kevin McClure. Thanks to David DeBooth producing tonight's broadcast. The Eagles with a 2-0 lead on the visiting Henderson Silver Knights. 3:11 left, second period. Colorado with goals tonight from Chase Bradley and Nikita Prishikov.
Yeah, and Henderson with a good push. Here in this second period, a little bounce back, fight back. Outshoot the Eagles in the second period.
Gabriel Landeskog has seen consistent shifts in both the first and second period and got himself a great shorthanded chance earlier here in the middle frame.
Yeah, on the power play, shorthanded on the PK, working all elements of the specialty teams and obviously even strength.
Taylor McCarr going to send it ahead, looking for Ivan just outside the outstretched reach. And that'll be icing against Colorado. Bring the faceoff back into the Eagles zone. Shots on goal, 19-16 in favor of Henderson. Both teams 0 for 2 on the power play in this one. Assist tonight for Callie Rosen, Mark Sendin, and Hank Kempf picking up his first professional point in his first professional game. Rookie defenseman out of Cornell. Played there with Matt Steinberg and Sam Malinsky. Did Kemp. Face-off, carries upstairs. Picked up. Here comes Wise with some speed. Driving in right wing side, trying to get around set off. Able to break it up. Puck forced back down the wall by Wise. McCarr in after it. In along the end wall behind the net. Wraps around. Lost to the wide side wall, but take it over. Ivan with it once more. Tries to float it in behind the nets. Around there by Wise, curls around through the circle, centers it. Ivan had to jump off his tape as he made his way in between the hash marks. Colorado pops it free, picked up. McCarr fires, deflected, went wide. Wise wraps around, sails it left wing wall. Ludwig trying to keep it hemmed in the zone. Push it back down in deep. Ivan in pursuit. Rodberg in there. Bounce back behind the nets by Prishapov. Gains traction, picks it up. Brings it upstairs to the high slot. He'll slug it free. Finds Rose at top of the circle. Now to the slot. He'll carry it. Chucks it in deep once more. Bradley in pursuit. They pushed up and knocked down. Held on to Cormier. Angles it out to center ice. Colorado looking to steal it away, but picked up. Now Lavoie enters the Colorado zone. Fires it and glove down. No problem. Miner drops it. Keeps it moving. Outlet feed for Bradley. Skates his way to the red line. Dish it over left wing side. Trying to find Kemp. He'll poke check it down to Ian deep. Behind the nets of Whitehead. Dropped off. Dyson Mayo with it. Plays it forward for Bowman. Drop pass. Finds Hag in stride. Fires. No problem again as Miner will squeeze tight. That shot coming from just outside the blue line. 1:39 left second period. Eagles up by a pair.
Yeah, and that third line's been a nice mix. McCarr, Ivan, and Wise back in the lineup. Having a great year until he got injured for the Eagles. But that three-man combo on that line working hard. McCarr been physical, and obviously Prishapov with the goal.
And out comes Gabriel Landeskog, joined by TJ Tynan and Oscar Olausen. Stevens and Yoon, the defensive pairing. Face off to the right of Trent Miner. Puck bounces around to the circle, drops down to the left wing hash. Picked up there by McKay. Force it back down into the corner, rides high into the air. Stevens working away on Demick. Jumps up into the air. Collected once more. Burke had it slapped off his tape. This will be angled up off the glass by Olausen. Out to neutral and forced in by Landeskog. Immediately picked up. Sent back the other direction. Stevens trots back into his own zone. Grabs it. Gives a look ahead. Took a good slap from behind there with the stick of Demick. Punch back down the right wing board. It's going to take a bounce into that Henderson bench. We'll get a stoppage. 1:08 left here in the second period. Well, you could kind of get that feeling of everybody raising up to the edge of their seat anytime Gabe Landeskog is out there on the ice. And boy, they were almost rewarded with a shorthanded goal earlier here in the second period.
Oh, that would have been electric. Great work by Tynan on that. Landeskog in front, but yeah, it is going to blow the roof off if Landeskog gets one here in this game here tonight.
Sent ahead out to neutral ice. Picked up Johansson. Will lob it in deep. Miner out of his net. Plays it to the corner. Brabinets. Now challenged by Kelly. The Eagles force it free. 2-on-2. Olausen. Got Landeskog with it. Hands it forward for the Avalanche captain. Into the zone. Now to the corner. Plays it up top. Ludwig. Rink wide pass. Kelly with it. Now play it back down in deep as it'll rim around. Ludwig going to pinch down. Try to track it down. Could not do so. Take it away. Now Morelli floods it across the width of the ice. Good collision there as Landeskog tore the body around. It will trickle free back into the Eagles zone. Tying it up with it immediately. Guides it ahead. Finds Landeskog yet again. Into the zone. Right wing wall. Lawson spins away from pressure from Hemmerling. One hand on the stick. Reverse it back up high. Rink wide pass. Finds Kemp. Long shot. Deflects. Drops back down and picked up by Setoff. 13 seconds remaining in the period as Kemp gobbles it up back in his own blue. Moves it over for Rosen. Outlet pass, left wing side. Philibert fires. Deflected, and a good stop there again by Whitehead. Upstairs, 1 second. Rosen a blast. Broken up by Lavoie. And that'll do it for 40 minutes here at Blue Arena as Eagles expand their lead to 2-0 thanks to a goal from Nikita Prishapov. His 9th goal of the season. The assist going to Mark Senden. Senden has 3 goals, 3 helpers in his last 9. His second-year pro out of the University of North Dakota. And Nikita Prishapov, boy, he got shut down on a really, really nice save after a great play to handle that puck at the blue line. Raced in between the circles, and a heck of a save for the rookie netminder. Well, they kept grinding away. Later in that second period, found the back of the nets on a really smart play. Fired it off the knee of Silver Knights defenseman Robert Hag and bounced in the back of the cage.
Yeah, stuck with it, followed it up, found the rebound, and nice crafty play, which you see more in hockey, off the back of the leg of your opponent in the net. After that, I mean, Prishapov's been firing. He's been buzzing a bit here tonight. Got that extra gear in his game and been effective, and a guy who can produce those goals and that offensive talent he has. He can create goals with his frame and his speed.
Well, 40 minutes now that we've had a good look at Avalanche captain Gabe Landeskog. And Borshi, your thoughts as a kid. Looked great in the first, I thought. Looked great in the second. Got himself some chances. He's been physical tonight, too.
Yeah, that's what I love. I mean, Gabe has that game, right? That edge, obviously. The leadership, the offensive output and uptake with it. But he can play nasty and likes to lay the body. And you kind of wonder about that coming off an injury, how you want to ease yourself back in to the game. And Gabe's been physical. A couple hits tonight so far, and not scared to get to the front of the net as well. We think a little bit more axe and wax, and he's not backing down. You wonder how they're going to gauge his minutes, but it looks like pretty much just going to let him play. And obviously penalty kill, power play, 5-on-5, all roles that he can play and does play. He's been out there. It's just been exciting. Every time he's on the ice, obviously, there's definitely notched up intensity and energy in the Blue Arena.
Taylor McCarr really liked his debut last week. He has notched things up yet again here tonight. Is again that physical presence, something that you see, and a guy that can go out there and create with his hands.
Yeah, obviously he's a bigger frame too as well. It doesn't back from that physical game. It can be hard on the forecheck, hard on the board battles, but in front of the net and driving that net using his size very effectively in here in the mix. Obviously couple chances on net, couple hits laid down, but I like what I've seen out of him stepping up here and into a role on that third line. Ivan and Wise and McCarr have a nice little combo and working the puck very well down low.
And the Colorado Eagles and JT Plumbing Heating and Air have teamed up to present Between the Pipes for Good. For every save made by Eagles goaltenders during home games this season, JT Plumbing Heating and Air are going to donate to local nonprofits, the Big Bones and Kawasaki Kids. Trust the experts at JT Plumbing Heating and Air. Call today for service right away, 970-818-1613. So lots of positives to take from the first two periods of action. Again, from the Eagles' standpoint, this is second to last home game of the regular season. You wrap up the home schedule tomorrow night back here against Henderson. Then it's 3 straight on the road to close out the regular season. Valuable points up for grabs. You're trying to solidify yourself there in first place. What do you want to see this team continue or adapt when you get to the third period?
Yeah, I mean, focused, obviously, mentally, eliminating mistakes, on your toes, in your face. The pace and the tempo they can play with offensively, attacking the blue lane on the forecheck, and those long strands, the long ice time or long shift with that offensive zone puck possession, working around, working the boards to the point, to the front of the net, creating opportunities and wearing down their opponent. Continue to do that, but defensively, this team all year long has been fantastic. I mean, when they're doing that job well, it does kind of turn and create that offensive puck possession and opportunities that they have, but they had played a heck of a game so far here. Continue on. Miners had to come up with some big saves too as well. He is ready, aware, always ready in that net to come up big for his teammates and defensively right side of the puck, but continue to play with that energy and what's going on here in this building, the intensity and the tempo. It's ramped up here in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. It has been a fun evening up to this point and a great crowd on hand as usual. When we return, we'll get it back to the 99.9 The Point Studios. David DeBoot standing by with the Chevron second intermission report. 2 periods in the books. Goals from Chase Bradley and Akita Prishipov of the Eagles lead the Henderson Silver Knights 2-0 after 2 right here on 99.9 The Point. 1350-1350.
Don't miss out on the most exciting part of the Colorado Eagles hockey season as the playoffs are just around the corner. Signing up for pre-sale alerts or purchasing the full run pack are the only ways to guarantee a seat for the playoffs. Don't miss out. Playoff tickets are limited. Secure your seats today at ColoradoEagles.com. Welcome to the playoffs, Eagles country. It's time to fly. Panorama LASIK at Eye Center of Northern Colorado, the official LASIK surgeons of your Colorado Eagles. This is Kevin McClue, and I had my LASIK procedure done at the Eye Center of Northern Colorado, and I'm still seeing the action better than ever, almost 15 years later. The Eye Center of Northern Colorado, now offering the new Smile procedure. For a free consultation to determine if you're a candidate, visit PanoramaLASIK.com. or call 970-221-2343.
Taxes was not knowing your full financial picture. Now taxes is getting and maximizing your refund all in one place. Credit Karma, where a TurboTax expert can do your taxes for you. They'll get you the most money back, guaranteed. Then you can do more with all that money, all in Credit Karma. Now this is taxes. Into your Credit Karma with TurboTax. Get started today. See guaranteed details at TurboTax.com/guarantees. Experts are available with TurboTax.
I'm ready. Let me just grab my bag. Sweatpants, huh? Didn't know you were keeping it casual this month. The bloated every now. You have to try new Align 3-in-1 Biotic gummies. They have prebiotics to nourish good bacteria, probiotics to help relieve occasional bloating, and postbiotics for immune support. All that in one gummy? Yep. So no sweatpants next time. Not anymore.
Align 3-in-1 Biotic gummies for gut health support.
Taxes was not knowing your full financial picture. Now taxes is getting and maximizing your refund all in one place. Credit Karma, where a TurboTax expert can do your taxes for you. They'll get you the most money back, guaranteed. Then you can do more with all that money, all in Credit Karma. Now this is taxes. Into a Credit Karma with TurboTax. Get started today. See guaranteed details at TurboTax.com/guarantees. Experts are available at TurboTax.
Words of wisdom. The best age to have wisdom teeth removed is 15 years old. Why? The risk of dental issues increases after wisdom teeth erupt. At Reynolds Oral and Facial Surgery, our focus is always on safety, sterility, and patient comfort. Trust your family's oral health to Reynolds. Voted the best oral surgeons in northern Colorado, with locations in Loveland, Greeley, and Fort Collins. Visit ReynoldsOralFacial.com.
This is the Colorado Eagles Intermission Report on 99.9 The Point.
Welcome to the Chevron Second Intermission Report. I'm David DeMoe. Chevron Colorado is focused on safely delivering the affordable, reliable, and ever cleaner energy our state needs. The result is a transformational tankless facility design that lowers our greenhouse gas emissions by more than 90% and shrinks our surface footprint by more than 95% compared to legacy designs. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the recap here of the first two periods of play. I gave you some highlights here, especially from the second period of play. Colorado played a really good game here, and man, oh man, the energy is just incredible here with Gabriel Landeskog making his return after 3 years out of hockey. This game got started off great, though. Chase Bradley with a great tip in front of the goal. There's 2 minutes, 30 seconds here into the first period. Gets the Eagles up 1-0.
Back up top. Kemp goes rink wide. Rosen from the high slot. Fires. Scores! Tipped in front. Chase Bradley. Colorado jumps on top. 1-0. 2.5 minutes into the contest.
That's Bradley's 14th goal of the year. Callie Rosen getting his 23rd helper of the year there. Hank Kemp getting his first assist there as well. So you go into that first period of play. A lot of great opportunities from both sides, and especially Colorado. Gabe Landeskog got a good look there. And but this one ends there in the first period of play, 1-0. Now in the second, Colorado really felt like they got a lot of quality looks, and Nikita Prishapov had himself a great period. He had a look early on in this game, or in this period, on the power play.
Outlet pass. Here comes Prishapov. Shot and a save by Whitehead. What a chance there for Nikita Prishapov.
Yeah, Nikita Prishapov is looking for his 9th goal of the year. We'll get to that in just a moment, but still, you get great looks here throughout the period. Ivan and Bakar get just an incredible look.
Tight, quick shot, rebound. Still low, spent it out of midair, and picked up again by Cormier. Oh, yeah, Ivan down there, Bakar.
Yeah, good stuff there from the Eagles. Fortunately, though, you get some awesome pressure here from Nikita Prishapov, and boy, oh boy, he finally makes it happen. Yep, he gets his 9th of the year.
Side centers, Prishapov shot, and a brilliant save again. Put back, score! Nikita Prishapov.
Yeah, that was absolutely awesome. Way to stay with it as well. Great play there from Nikita Prishapov getting his 9th goal of the year. Assist there from Chase Bradley and Mark Sendin as well. And you know what? Gabe Landeskog, short-handed, got himself a great look. Unfortunately, though, not able to bury it off of this great save.
centering feed shot. What a save, and he robs Gabriel Landeskog right on the point.
Oh, man, the roof would have blown off the Blue Arena had that one gone in. But still, Colorado up 2-0 at the end of 2 here. They're down in shots 21-17. Henderson out shooting them 14-11 in that period, but still Colorado with some awesome looks. Colorado 0-for-2 on the power play so far, 2-for-2, though, on the penalty kill. All right, so don't miss out on the most exciting part of the Colorado Eagles hockey season as the playoffs are just around the corner. Signing up for pre-sale alerts or purchasing the full run pack are the only ways to guarantee a seat for the playoffs. Don't miss out. Playoff tickets are limited. Call or text Eagles at 970-686-SHOT or visit us online at coloradoeagles.com. When we return, we'll take a look at other scores from around the world of sports. It's the Chevron Second Intermission Report here on 99.9 The Point.
Rain Dance National, a world-class golf destination featuring enviable views of the Rocky Mountains, serene lakes, and rolling hills, is open to everyone. Located in the heart of Windsor, Colorado, their breathtaking 18-hole course and 250 feet of elevation change make golfing at Rain Dance National an unforgettable experience where challenge meets charm. Book your tee time online at raindanceresort.com.
Dear Traction, Toyota has 25 vehicles with available all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive. The RAV4 has legendary versatility. The Grand Highlander's adult-sized third row is for real. And the Tacoma's wild side is standard. From job sites to game nights, there's an all-wheel drive or four-wheel drive Toyota to get you there in style. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Visit Peterson Toyota in Fort Collins today. Toyota, let's go places.
As the state's largest oil and natural gas producer, Chevron employs your neighbors to help deliver the energy our communities need while teaming up with local organizations and investing millions of dollars to help the communities we call home. At Chevron, we're committed to safety, delivering the affordable, ever-cleaner energy that powers Colorado forward. Together, we're fueling Colorado. That is energy in progress.
Northern Colorado Small Business Owners. How well is your website really working for you? Find out with a free one-on-one website analysis at Town Square Media. Our digital experts will dive into your site, boost your SEO, and help you reach more customers. Join us the week of April 7th at 600 Main Street, Windsor. Plus, this week only, exclusive discounts and added value. Reserve your spot now at 999thepoint.com. Town Square Media, helping your business succeed online.
At the UPS store, we understand the importance of the first impression. That's why we're here to help you put your best foot forward and be unstoppable with our printing services. With high-quality paper stock options, banners, business cards, venues, and more, we make sure your small business stands out and your message reaches the masses. After all, we're the one-stop prints that pop store. Most locations are independently owned. Product, services, prices, and hours of operation may vary. See Center for details. The UPS store. Be unstoppable. Come into your local store today and get your print on.
Did you know your skin is the largest organ of your body? That's why you should try your Old Spice Super Hydration Body Wash instead of plain old drugs. Love your skin by super hydrating it with vitamin B3 and glorious notes of vanilla and sugar. Did you know that my super hydrated skin is the second largest organ of my body? The first is my heart. Old Spice. Men have skin too. Old Spice Super Hydration Body Wash. 24/7 renewing moisture. With daily use.
This is the Colorado Eagles Intermission Report on 99.9 The Point.
All right, welcome back to the Chevron Second Intermission Report. I'm David DeMuth. It's now time for Masters of Peterson's flooring scoreboard update. Let's go ahead and look around the AHL, NHL, checking on the Utah Grizzlies as well. As always, going to start off here in the AHL, where we got a couple of games going on right now. All Pacific Division pad clashes. The Calgary Wranglers up 2-1 over the Abbotsford Canucks. Hopefully, Calgary able to help out the Eagles here just a bit. But of course, Eagles need to win here to make this not a problem. Bakersfield Condors 2-0 lead over the San Diego Gulls. 31 seconds left in the first period of that one. Also 14:41 left in the first period. The Ontario Reigning Syracuse in the San Jose Barracuda game. Ontario up 1-0 in that one. We also have the game that just came to an end here. Rockford Ice Hogs got a 6-3 victory over the Tucson Roadrunners. Other finals here from tonight. Grand Rapids Griffins getting a 5-2 victory over the Texas Stars. Let's get the Providence Bruins winning 6-2 on the road against the Hartford Wolfpack. Syracuse Crunch won 2-1 against the Lehigh Valley Phantoms. Laval Rocket win it 4-2 against the Rochester Americans. The Belleville Senators, they got a 4-2 victory on the road against the Springfield Thunderbirds. You got a rivalry here, match here today. Hershey Bears go on the road to play the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins. Wilkes-Barre goes up 2-0 after 2 periods. Hershey scores 4 in the 3rd period to win 4-2. Finally, you get the Iowa Wild getting a 3-1 road victory here against the Manitoba Moose. Iowa ending this season off strong despite having a bit of a rough one. Avs going to be looking to come back here tomorrow, playing on the road against the Los Angeles Kings at 2 p.m. They're coming off a loss to the Vancouver Canucks. Colorado they're pretty much locked in. And where they're going to be here seeding-wise in the playoffs. But still, you want to end off the season, regular season, as strongly as you can. Hope they can get the win tomorrow. 2 games in the NHL going on right now. Oilers and the Sharks. They're all knotted up at 2 apiece. 11:50 left in the 2nd period. That one at the first intermission. Flames are up 1-0 over the Minnesota Wild. 3 games came to a final here as well. The Red Wings won 4-3 against the Lightning. You also get the Penguins winning 4-2 against the Devils. Senators beat the Canadiens 5-2. Finally, the Utah Grizzlies. They're playing right now on the road in their second to last game of the season. They're up 3-1 over the Rapid City Rush, looking to end out their season here strong. Masters and Peterson's flooring and design is go-to destination for top-tier residential and commercial flooring in northern Colorado. Drop by their Windsor showroom or arrange for an in-home measurement. Expertise right to your doorstep. The Colorado Eagles flight crew that tends to the ice at every Colorado Eagles home game are powered by Iron Mountain Collision Repair. No job is too big or too small. They do anything from semi-repair to passenger cars, trucks, and hail damage repair. All right, so when we return, we'll head back to the ice to the Chevron broadcast booth with Kevin McClure and Les Borshon for 3rd period action. Eagles up 2-0 over the Henderson Silver Knights. This is Colorado Eagles Hockey at 99.9 The Point.
All right, 1 minute, David. 1 minute.
From mascot Snapshot and Miles the Moose. And don't forget, if you win, you can bring the rest of the fam with a special rate. Enter your child to win now at ColoradoEagles.com/myfirstgame. That's ColoradoEagles.com/myfirstgame.
Instructor down at Desperate Ski School. She needs more ski instructors to slow them through the day-to-day.
Here we go, 3rd period on tap from Blue Arena here in Loveland, where the Eagles have a 2-0 lead on the Henderson Silver Knights. Goals from Chase Bradley and Nikita Prishipov. Alongside Les Borshon, Kevin McClure with you. Our thanks to David DeBooth brought us that Chevron second intermission report. They have updated the scoring on the Prishipov goal and added an assist to Chase Bradley. He now has a goal and a helper in this one. Puck is dropped, and we are underway. And some of the new fans who have made their way to Blue Arena get their first look and listen at the Minute of Madness as the fans rev up for the opening 60 seconds of play here in the 3rd period.
And some of the new players in the lineup for the Eagles as well.
Mayo with a shot that goes well wide of the nets. Brings around to the left wing hash. Tap it upstairs. Huge chance goes rink wide, way outside the intended target. Fish free by Rosen. Drops behind the nets of Minor. Long outlet pass. Felber. No numbers, so he'll just bank it in with a backhand. Whitehead stops it behind the net. Leave it there for Setoff. Bring it up. Cormier right back for Setoff. Trots forward. Outlet pass. Deflected in by Demick. Yoon chasing after him. Turned over. Pushed over to the left wing hash. Tynan will get to it. Strides out to Noko. Down the right wing side. He'll chip it in. In behind the nets. Cormier run into. Leave it for Landeskog. Up the half wall. Ludwig shot. That goes wide. Big rebound into the low slot, but nabbed away by Demick. Curls behind his own netminder. Puck still free. Angled off the wall. And here comes Henderson the other direction. Cal Burke leads the rush into the zone. Left wing circle. Tucks in. And a shot goes wide. Rebound and a penalty coming against Colorado. Moving up high. Johansson a drive. That one blockered away by Minor. We'll get a whistle. And Henderson will get its 3rd power play of the evening. High sticking the call. 18:32 remaining here in the 3rd period. And the Knights 0 for 2 so far as Colorado heads to the Great Outdoors RV penalty kill. And that stick just got right up into the mouth of Cal Burke. Devontae Stevens will head to the box.
Yeah, former Eagle Cal Burke. Stick just rides up, gets him, clips him a bit in that face area.
So Colorado will put Megna out there with Felleber, Rosen, and Ludwig. Face off to the left of Trent Miner, coming in with a record of 19-9-6. Among the league's leaders entering this contest with a 2.18 goals against and a .916 save percentage. Puck is free, picked up, steered up high. Johansson, high slot, long drive, went wide, rebound, Ludwig after it. Along the wall, he'll dump it down the distance. Whitehead stops it on the side of his crease. Leaves it there for Johansson. Draw pass finds Brabenitz and out through center ice. Bowman, dish it right wing wall, looking for Uchez. Swept into the corner side of the cage, bouncing puck. Eagles after it, runs to the wall. Rosen gets twisted up, and this will be cleared all the way down one more time. This time it's Ty Felleber doing the honors. Minute 20 left on the power play for the Knights. 17:50 to go, just underway third period. Eagles up by a pair, and now here comes Connolly over the red line into the zone. Tries to center it for Bowman. Poke checked free and picked up immediately. Uchez, right wing circle. Up high, Johansson. Back for Connolly. Turns it across that blue line, but broken up by Bradley. And it will carry him all the way back down into the Henderson end. Picked up again by the first round pick, Trevor Connolly. Eagles stole it away, but reclaimed. Cormier in the slot. Looks for a shot, fires, and a good stop down along the ice by Miner. Puck battled for in the right wing corner. Connor Kelly working away, getting some time on the PK in his professional debut here tonight. The rookie out of Providence. Puck will be spun free. Landeskog after it. Hammerling gets to it first. Sends it up high. Cormier stick handles, moves it upstairs again. Hammerling back for Cormier. To the right wing circle. To the high slot. Forced outside the zone. Great poke check by Landeskog. He'll tear after it along with Lucas Cormier. Roped around behind the nets. Picked up. Colorado backtrack out to center ice. Conley with it on his tape. Throws it into the zone. Bouncing puck. Carries into the corner. Ludwig almost lost his edge. Stays on his skates. And now jostled for on the right wing wall. Out of the box comes Stevens. Another good kill for Colorado. Quick shot. That one blockered away. Look there for Devitt. Picked up the half boards. Eagles on the move. 2-on-2 rush. Prishipov's got Wise with it. Chucks it down the left wing boards. Too far in front of Wise. Banked out to center ice. Rosen will put the grips on it there and send it ahead. Wise tips it in. Picked up immediately by Robert Hagg. Outlet pass to center ice. Morelli with it. Drops it off. Brought in Brabenitz. Hand to right wing boards. Ronbjerg chased in along the end wall by Jason Megna. Just over 4 minutes gone. Period number 3. Connor Kelly working away on Morelli again. Tied up on that kick plate. Back to the wall. This will be reversed around. Pinching down right wing. Sent in again by Hagg. This will horseshoe over to the left wing side. Fed back down in through the trapezoid. Eagles trying to whip it away. Stolen. Quick shot. That one jumped off the tape in the low slot of Megna. Went wide. And now Phillips with it. Trying to find some time and space. Sends it up. Intercepted. Dyson Mayo. Down the right wing boards. Into the corner. He'll travel. Behind the net, stripped away. Good effort there by Matthew Phillips. Weaves his way out to center ice. Pass ahead for Megna, too far behind. Eagles get to it again. Broken up, active stick there by Mayo, and he'll flush it deep one more time. Shots are 23-18 in favor of Henderson. They outshot the Eagles 14-11 in that second period. Eagles deflected deep. Hops in behind the nets. Grabbed by Taylor McCarr. Smashed into by Gertson. Ivan after it. Bouncing puck hits off the skates into the low slot. Now brought ahead the other direction. Charging down left wing side. Cross ice pass will bound away into that right wing corner. Uchez after it. Scraped loose and gloved down. Nice effort there by Devontae Stevens. Sends it ahead. Ivan left wing side through the circle. Ivan leaves it. Wise fires. Fandon gets a second opportunity. Pulls it back. Along the boards. Now skates at high slot. Wise over for Ludwig. Rink wide. Kemp with it now. Right back for Ludwig. Top of the right wing circle. Snaps it down the boards. Wise a shot. Deflected. Rebound. Ivan poked it. Still free. And a penalty coming up here. And it's going against Henderson. A nice tenacious effort there for both Taylor McCarr and Jake Wise. And Colorado will get themselves a power play. Just over 14 minutes to go here in the third. Eagles up 2-0.
Yeah, that's what you like to see, that in-zone puck possession. Working the puck around, using your D-man, board battles, and then working to the net front. Big car there. Presence felt, banging away, looking for that rebound. Chipping away, but good job by this third line for the Eagles to continue to grind, work together very well.
So Mason Gertzen will make his second trip to the penalty box here this evening. And the Eagles head to the power play. Landeskog out there with Tynan, Wise, Olausen, and Rosen. Eagles win that faceoff. Upstairs, Rosen with it. The left wing wall, TJ Tynan. Behind the net, Landeskog right back for Tynan. Upstairs, one-timer ripped and a kick save, rebound, still loose. Jump past Landeskog on the side of the crease. Shovel it back upstairs. Rosen with it. High slot, long shot, deflect, went wide. Picked up, this will be angled up the wall. And a second opportunity for Mayo. Clears it back into the Eagles zone. Good presence, as usual, around the net there for Gabe Landeskog.
Yeah, so effective with that stick, the tips. Big body too, but so crafty with his hands in the offense.
Here comes TJ Tynan with speed out through center ice. Down the left wing boards, trying to find Wise. Gets caught up on the hash. Floated free, picked up Olausen. Guides it onto the tape of Rosen. Jumped the blue line just barely. And we're going to face off outside the zone with 1:11 left on the man advantage. Eagles leading 2-0, 13-25. Still to play here in the third. That second power play unit now will assemble for Colorado. So out comes Phillips, Megna, Philibert, Ivan, and Yoon. Ivan going up against Jacob Demick on the dot. Grabbed by Setoff, and he'll lash it down the distance. Minor brings it to a halt behind his net. Leaves it there for Brian Yoon. Escorts it forward, working up the right wing wall for Phillips. Sidesteps one man. Left wing wall brought in with speed. Philibert into the corner. Ropes it around to the right point. Megna back down in the corner for Ty Philibert. They'll play catch. Megna. High slot. Yoon with it now. Dish it over. Ivan through that left wing circle side of the cage. Phillips with it. Returns it for Ivan on the wall. Play it to the blue line. Snared by Yoon. Snaps it across right wing side. Megna looking rink wide now, plays it in behind the nets. Ivan returns it for the captain. Megna to the blue line once more. Yoon with it. Swings it over. Bottom of the circle. Phillips with it. Left wing side. Looking rink wide. Instead moves it back to the blue. Yoon high slot with it. Thought about the shot. Now loads and fires, deflects. Puck comes free. And it'll be smacked out to neutral ice. 10 seconds left of the power play. Gertzen standing up on the box. Now Ivan with it. He'll launch it in deep. Rims around to the right wing side. Brabinets grabs control of it. Move it out to neutral ice. Gertzen fresh out of the box. Grabs that puck, makes his way in. Gertzen backhanded into the corner. Flung around. Bradley will chase after it. Taken away from him. Up high. Mayo fires. That one goes over the crossbar. Picked up by Bradley again. Bounce it ahead. Colorado get to it. Lay it across. Hank Kemp with it. Into the zone. He'll feather it down in the corner. Curls behind the nets of Whitehead. Bradley working away. Sendin comes in to join that effort as Raphael Lavoie able to pull cue it out. Reverse back in behind the net one more time. Mayo flushed out of the picture there by Sendin, but gobbled away by Cormier. Snaps it ahead. Finds Brabinets. Right wing wall for Lavoie. Collapsed down upon by Prishapov. Eagles looking to fight it free. Sendin rolls it back. Picked up by John Ludwig. 11:24 left here in the third. Prishapov deflects it in from just outside the blue line. Whitehead plays it. Works free, and now Connolly, a rink-wide pass. Looking for Johansson, right back for Trevor Connolly. Into the zone. He'll send it in. Drops behind the nets. Connor Kelly, first one there. Gets it moving. Play it ahead. Colorado trying to get it out to neutral ice. He'll take a big hop. Kelly gets to it first. He'll buzz it in deep one more time. Uchaz after it. Side of the cage. Looking for options in front. Instead upstairs. Big blast Hag. And a blocker saved by Minor. Back to the wall. Colorado after it. Punched free again. Wise in pursuit. Board battle ensues in the hash. Right wing side now. Dragged down to the corner. Centering feed stripped away upstairs, but picked up before it jumps. Hag with it. Gets a shot off. That one diverted away with a stick. Jake Wise will pick up possession in his own zone. Tries to set it ahead. Got banked down, but Devontae Stevens backing it up. Will grab tight and gives a long look ahead as the Eagles make changes.
Some good pressure from Henderson here. Last 5 minutes, the Eagles trying to front pucks to play defensive game.
Here comes Ivan, left wing side. Comes to a stop, lost an edge, goes down. Puck taken away by Hammerling. Scampers out through center ice. Over left wing side. Sapovalev centers it, jumps off the skates of Morelli and bounds back in along the inboards. Picked up, Hammerling a shot. That goes wide of the short side post. Collected and snapped back down to the corner. Sapovalev with it there. Upstairs, one-timer. That one kicked away by Miner. 9:48 left here in the third. Eagles up 2. Henderson has been applying some pressure here the last few minutes. Top of the roll, Hag another shot. That one blocked out in front. Loose puck, swatted away and bounced out to neutral. Wise getting a touch on it there. Yeah, the Eagles looking to make wholesale changes. They'll get that accomplished. Hag holds up back in his own zone as his team looking to do the same. Shots 25-21 in favor of Henderson. Eagles with a 2-0 lead. Deflected deep. Miner will stop it. Looks to get it moving as he hands it across. Ludwig ahead now looking for Felleberg. This will be lashed back in, taken over one more time. Pass too far outside the reach of Phillips results in an icing against Colorado. And the face-off back down in the Eagles zone. Well, bid on your favorite Eagles game-worn affiliation jerseys in the Jersey Off Our Back auction. That auction is now open. It concludes at 9 p.m. tomorrow night when all winners will come onto the ice and receive the jersey off the player's back. Download the Dash Auction app today. Get bidding.
See, the Avalanche did that the other night. Same thing, deal. Having jerseys off, auction, handshake, get to meet the player. Very cool event. The Eagles doing it tonight.
Showing some appreciation, much deserved for this incredible crowd. Night in and night out here at Blue Arena. 117th consecutive sellout here tonight. The Eagles deflected in. Cormier behind his netminder. Chased by Felleberg. Taken over. Devick bumps it off the boards. Out to center ice. It'll travel. Ahead now for Burke. Down the left wing side. Trying to peel away from Kelly. That jumps up into the air. In along the end wall. Burke looks to center it. Bounced free. Colorado. Pick it up. Hand it off. Felleberg tries to dump it in from the red line. Gets a second whack at it and does just that. The Eagles change up again. And Gabe Landeskog hops over the boards. Cormier drops it off in his own zone. Finds Johansson. Bank it off the wall. Picked off by Youd. Skates further back in his own end. Behind the net, he'll travel. Stops there with 8:10 left here in the third. Left wing side, and Rosen sends it ahead. Deflected in this time by Tynan. Landeskog racing after it. Gertson gets it moving. Jumps up high into the air. Johansson trying to win it free. Upstairs it travels. Grab. Olausen with it. Flips it across. Kemp back door, and it's broken up with a set of skates. Now Rosen jumps back into his own end as he hustles all the way back. This will be tipped in. What a brilliant tip by Gabe Landeskog. Stretched all the way on the ice and avoids the icing.
Yeah, great effort, simple detail. Fantastic play.
Colorado trying to strip it free. Here they come. Left wing side, Prishapov floats it in. He'll race after it. Goes hard into the inboard. Sendin picked it up. Get it moving upstairs. Mark Sendin once more. Spins and sends it deep. Ivan after it. Left wing corner. Trying to absorb that shoulder from Mayo and spin off, but it said puck taken away, and here come the Knights. Right wing side, Uchaz into the attacking end. Trying to drop it off. Colorado working away along the wall in their own zone. Centering feed. Shot back door. What a stop. Trent Miner. Highway robbery.
Oh, he ran that guy over. Brilliant. Spectacular save by Miner.
Save of the Knights for Trent Miner. And Colorado trying to punch it into the zone. Icing waved off. Colorado change it again with 6:45 left to the third. Eagles up by a pair. Set off gets it moving. On for Cormier out over the red line. Cormier with speed into the zone. Through the left wing circle. Poke check drops down to the corner. Tries to two-hand it behind the net. Will be collected by Hammerling. Down in the right wing circle. Centers it one more time. Brabinets with it. Steers it back up high. Long shot. That deflects and skips free. Out to neutralize. Eagles charging after it. Here comes Ivan. Into the zone. Ivan hands it across. Wise with it. Bottom of the left wing circle. Centers it. Jumps into the air. McCarr racing in pursuit. Drops it off for Wise. He'll skate it back in behind the net. Centers it. Knifed away, though, by Johansson. Before he could connect there with Ivan in the low slot. Belts it back down to a deep. Johansson fish it free. Hands it off for Gertson. Out to neutral ice. Rolls up high into the air. Ivan after it. forces it into the zone. Picked up, Phillips with it, tries to move it across. A little give and go, but plucked away by Gertzen. Now Morelli forced back further in his own zone by Felber. He'll go the width of his own zone. While they send it out to neutral ice. Picked up, launched onward, brought ahead. This will bleed free into the end wall. Play it back up top. Cal Burke upstairs one time. Tip in front. Never materialized. McKay got a touch on it there. Now Burke with it one more time. Leaves it. Demick cuts in tight. Gets a shot up. Blocked down. Puck is free in the slot. Colorado after it. This will be forced up and over the bench. Out of play. And we will get a whistle and a media timeout. 5:14 left, third period. The Eagles on top of Henderson. 2-0. Back after this right here on 99.9 The Point.
It's time to put some blue in your wallet with a Blue Federal Credit Union credit card. Imagine a credit card that brightens your day with low interest rates and incredible rewards. Whether you're shopping online, dining out, or planning your next vacation, these credit cards are your ticket to saving more and doing more. Our cards are designed with you in mind, bringing you closer to your dreams with every transaction. Blue Federal Credit Union. For blue, for life, one swipe at a time. Learn more by visiting bluefcu.com. Insured by NCUA and Equal Housing Lender.
Hard work and dreams lead to success, but easily filing your taxes with TurboTax and Credit Karma doesn't hurt either. Make filing taxes a walk in the park, because when you fill your info for you so you can file quickly and confidently, get the peace of mind that comes with expert help. Being powered by TurboTax means you're backed by the leading tax preparer, and it'll show you all your filing options up front so there are no surprises. File your taxes and into Credit Karma today. Expert help not available with all products. Guarantee details available at turbotax.com/guarantee.
Chevron Colorado is committed to investing in the communities we call home and proud to support the annual Wish for Wheels bike build, where Chevron Colorado employees and Eagles players build and deliver bikes to local disadvantaged children. Our thanks to Chevron Colorado. Eagles with a 2-0 lead on Henderson. 5:14 remaining, third period. Shots favoring the Silver Knights, 26-21. Elsewhere in the AHL's Pacific Division, Abbotsford right now at home trailing Calgary 2-1. That one just underway second period. Bakersfield, a 2-0 lead. They're at home entertaining San Diego. That one just underway second period. And late in the first, Ontario on the road at San Jose in the rain with the 1-0 advantage on the Barracuda.
Yeah, Abbotsford one's interesting. 3 points back on a heater. Obviously could affect things for the Eagles, but they got to take care of their own business. Henderson here putting the Eagles back.
Goal and an assist tonight for Chase Bradley as Hag lost the edge, went down hard. Tynan tries to shovel it to the point. Too far, and that is going to roll all the way back into the Eagles zone. Connor Kelly will pick it up there for Colorado. Bouncing puck. Held on to, reversed in behind the net once more for Kelly. Fields it, send it up, intercepted Dyson Mayo. Play it back up high. Little toe drag, but stripped away. Nice effort there. Regathered by Lavoie. Down to the left wing corner. Twisted up. Colorado fights it free. They'll get it moving. 2-on-2 rush. Tynan leads the effort. He'll play it over the left wing boards. Got a man with it. He'll pitchfork it around over the top of the nets. Rolls to the right wing wall. Out to center ice. Going to bound around right in front of that Henderson bench. Picked up. Bowman with it. Storms into the zone. And it take it away. Good poke check. And Colorado outlet pass. Down the ice it travels. Icing waved off. Prishapov after it. Leave it there for Bradley. Trying to get a shot on. Now Prishapov getting shoved back and forth by Gertzen. And now the referee giving him a warning, but play continues on. Colorado got to have Prishapov tag up. Swept in by Bradley.
Yeah, that's a bit of a mismatch there, Gertzen. Referee should control that, call that down.
Bradley has shot that one blocked. Skips out to center ice. Chase Bradley picks it up again at the red line. Send it back and deflected deep. Send it in pursuit. Set off first one there. Leaves it behind for Mason Gertzen. Working around for Morelli. Builds up speed as he makes his way over the red line. Morelli into the zone, left wing side. Cruises in behind the net. Now tries to wrap around, and a good save going post to post by Miner. Puck still loose in the corner, and again grabbed by the Knights. Shovel it down the half wall. Braminets with it. Cross ice pass one time, and a save again by Miner. In behind the cage, ripping around. Cormier after it. Spits it across the width of the ice. Colorado trying to win it back. Rolls to the wall. Colorado after it, bank it ahead. Trying to fight it outside the zone. Still inside the blue line. It looked momentarily like McCarr might get himself a rush down the ice. Instead, back comes Cormier into the zone. We'll get a whistle. And offside on the play. 2:46 remaining here in the third. We'll get our final media timeout. Eagles with a 2-0 lead. Back after this right here on 99.9 The Point.
As the state's largest oil and natural gas producer, Chevron employs your neighbors to help deliver the energy our communities need while teaming up with local organizations and investing millions of dollars to help the communities we call home. At Chevron, we're committed to safety, delivering the affordable, ever cleaner energy that powers Colorado forward. Together, we're fueling Colorado. That is energy in progress.
Orthopedic and Spine Center of the Rockies is proud to be deeply rooted in our community. Whether our physicians are providing orthopedic coverage at local high school sporting events, covering CSU athletics, or Colorado Eagles hockey games, you can bet that OCR is involved. Our sports medicine physicians have been the official team physicians of CSU athletics for over 55 years. With over 45 specialists across 6 medical campuses, OCR takes pride in helping Coloradans lead a healthy, active lifestyle and getting people to move like they used to. Visit orthohealth.com to start your journey today.
Experience the AHL like never before with AHL TV on FloHockey. Catch every game as your Colorado Eagles push to the 2025 Calder Cup playoffs. Watch HD quality streams, live or on demand from wherever you are. On your desktop, laptop, tablet, phone, smart TV, or OTT device. Visit FloHockey.tv to join now and never miss a moment of AHL action. Alongside Les Porchon, Kevin McClure with you here. Thanks to David DeMuth producing tonight's broadcast. It's been an exciting one here tonight. The return of Gabe Landeskog to the ice after 1,020 days since he was last out there raising the Stanley Cup with his teammates.
Yeah, just incredible, the atmosphere, the build-up, the stage, and the Eagles fans haven't disappointed at all.
Now there's the Landy chant erupting from the crowd here at Blue Arena. Punch back in behind the net to Miner. Curling around, angled over towards the wall. Eagles settle it, trying to get it moving out to neutral, but it'll be ripped away and brought ahead by Connolly. Into the zone with 2:20 left here. Deflects off the body of Felleber. This will be shoved back out to neutral ice. Cormier on top of it. Empty net now for Henderson. Extra attacker out there. Colorado going to hoist it out through center ice. Knocks around Cormier. He'll field it back in his own zone. Ahead, it rattles down left wing corner. Ludwig after it, gives a look over the shoulder. Taken loose, still free. Side of the cage, now back behind the net. Centering effort taken away. Phillips with it deep in his own zone. Fires it ahead. This will roll all the way down the ice and just wide of the empty nets. 1:45 left here in the third. Well, gear up for game day at the Colorado Eagles team store. Visit the location next to the Xfinity store at the Promenade Shops at Centera for fully customizable jerseys. Team Store, it's your stop for the full line of Eagles gear, including jerseys, hoodies, hats, and more.
Well, Henderson in the second and third periods of this game, giving the Eagles all they can handle, not backing down. A lot of fight left in their game. Long season form outside the playoffs, but they got that will. They're not quitting here.
Yeah, they've outshot Colorado here in the third. 7-3. Face off of the Eagles zone. Loose side of the nets. Forced back in. Push it up off the boards. Stays alive inside that Colorado zone. Up top, Tyson Mayo to the high slot, Johansson. Pops it down through the left wing circle. Return for Johansson. High slot, Mayo. Bottom of the right wing circle, Sapovaliv. He'll serve it. Work inside of the nets. Wraparound attempt denied with the left leg pad of Miner. Johansson with it one more time. Guides it down the half wall. Puck free again. Phillips tries to move it out to neutral ice. Still tied up just inside that blue line. Runs free. Now Uchaz with it. Spins it around. 1:03 left. Here in the third. Mayo, high slot. Flings it back to that left wing corner. Fans rise to their feet. Bowman with it. Up high again. Jumps off the stick of Mayo. That'll bleed back into the night zone. The Eagles making changes. Send it ahead. Stolen away. Tynan with it. Sends it high through the air. This is going to go up. And it's going to go over the glass. That's going to be a delay of game. So a power play upcoming for the Knights with 42.5 seconds left. Eagles up by a pair. Start your pregame off at the Boot Grill just south of the Blue Arena right here on Crossroads. Boot Grill is home to live music, great food, and it's a perfect place to celebrate following an Eagles win.
Tynan just trying to clear the zone there over the glass, and probably going to see a timeout here.
Colorado is the team taking the timeout. So they will huddle around the front of the bench. Tim Branham, Eagles assistant coach, with that dry erase board, going over what he'd like to see from the troops out there. Again, same two teams back at it. Coming up tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Mountain Time starts here at Blue Arena. That's the last home game of the regular season. It's incredible to say. It's flown by, but that is the last regular season home game here at Blue Arena. The Eagles with 3 games on the road to close out this season. They'll be on the road next Wednesday at Ontario. That'll be a big one. And then 2 games at Tucson, and that'll put the finishing touches on this regular season.
Important points this time of year, but standard set by the Eagles. 24 home wins so far this year. Tied for first in the AHL. The way they play, they want to continue that. Take advantage of all the attributes that comes here. Colorado in the Blue Arena.
So, Colorado on the Great Outdoors RV penalty kill for the 4th time here in this one. Again, this is a 6-on-4 power play with the empty net. And the extra attacker, the face-off controlled. Hag centers it. Shot broken up. Good effort there by Megna. Puck still free. Ripped away. Send it. Banks it off the wall. Megna charging after it. He'll get there. Megna backhands it just wide of the empty net. Megna racing after it yet again, trying to leave it for Send it. Poked out to neutral. Ludwig with it. He'll fire it in. Lands on the tape of Cormier back in his own zone. 17 seconds left. Sends it ahead. Left wing side. Lavoie broken up. Good poke check. Haga blast. That one deflects and runs up over the glass out of play with 10 ticks remaining here in the 3rd. And the Landy chant continues again here at Blue Arena.
Great stick by Stevens there at the blue line. Intercepting that, creating that turnover.
Face off to the right of Miner. 29 shots now for Henderson. 21 for Colorado. Eagles with a 2-0 lead. Last 10 seconds of the 3rd. Eagles with this face-off. Stevens ties it up down to the left wing corner. 5 seconds remaining. Still locked up along that kick plate. That's going to do it. Trent Miner, a 29-save shutout. Chase Bradley, a goal and an assist. Nikita Prishipov, his 9th of the year. And the return of Avalanche captain Gabriel Landeskog. What a night here at Loveland.
And incredible atmosphere brought here. Performance by the Eagles, top to bottom. Complete. Miner once again. And that with a shutout.
So Colorado picks up its 41st win of the season, the most that this Eagles team has ever compiled in a single season since moving to the American Hockey League. Their 25th win on home ice. That is also a new team high in the AHL, and Colorado stays in first place in both the Pacific Division and the Western Conference as a raucous crowd pays tributes to their team. We're saying thank you at center ice. We're going to break, come back, kick off the postgame show. Eagles win behind a Trent Miner 29-save shutouts. 2-0 the final. Back after this on 99.9 The Point.
Booze, you mind if I jump out after special teams?
Yeah.
Depends on childcare. In northern Colorado, 80% of families do not have access to licensed childcare for their infant, and 60% of families with toddlers cannot find licensed care. What this means for working families is that more parents are opting to leave the workforce or tap into their savings. But there's a solution to our childcare crisis, and we need you. Go to LarimerThriveByFire.org to get informed and get involved.
stands out and your message reaches the masses. After all, we're the one-stop pitch.com store. Most locations are independently owned. Product services, prices, and UPS store. We aren't stopping. Come into your local store today and get your purchase.
This is the Colorado Eagles postgame on 99.9 The Point.
And welcome back inside a victorious Blue Arena where the Eagles pick up a 2-0 win over the Henderson Silver Knights. Trent Miner collecting his shutout. That is number 3 on the year. 29 saves on 29 shots. A goal and an assist from Chase Bradley. 1 goal from Nikita Prishapov. And the return of Gabe Landeskog. And we might get some comments here in just a moment. We will stand by and wait for that, trying to get them to you the best we can here inside the arena. As I believe we're going to have a chance to chat with Trent Miner right now. And, well, maybe we shall see. Nope, it is going to be Gabe Landeskog. Let's get it down and let you have a listen. Pretty special stuff right there. Gabe Landeskog having an opportunity to address the crowd here. And boy, you talk about 5,000 plus being right in your corner. That is what Avalanche captain Gabriel Landeskog had here tonight at Blue Arena.
Yeah, outstanding. You knew it was going to be big. It was going to be loud, a lot of energy. The atmosphere tonight for his return after layoff like that. Just insane. And what a job by him, not backing down, was in it, physically blocking shots, physical and throwing the body. What a man, what a leader there.
Absolutely awesome to see this, to have an opportunity to witness this huge step on his road. And boy, we saw a huge grin on him this morning at morning skate. It looks like he's got a huge grin as he's done with this, his first game in 1,020 days. He was physical. He was all over the ice. He looked very, very good.
Yeah, just from a Stanley Cup, the layoff, obviously the physical recovery from the injury, but it's a mental part as well. I mean, being straight and a little bit of adversity, Mr. Landeskog, and what a job, what a recovery, and what a night for Northern Colorado and the Eagles fans.
Well, and again, you got to see him come out with no bucket on, and you knew it was going to be a big night at that point. So very, very cool. Now the Whose House, Our House chants that have dominated this arena for over 20 years start to fill this arena again. With Gabe Landeskog wrapping up an interview with the folks at Altitude down on the ice. It has been a special night, and Borshi, not too bad. You picked up 2 big points, a 29-save shutout for Trent Miner. This was a fun evening here in Loveland.
Yeah, from your goalie out right, always. Miner has been sensational this year. His goals against top 5 save percentage in the wins he's collected. He gives the team all you need to win. You're playing a good offensive, high-octane caliber team that the Eagles can produce goals like they do. Miners just playing that standard the way he does. So sound. What a job by him. A great performance. You know, there's a lot of noise tonight in this game. They were in this bracket, obviously. And they just built off Gabe Landeskog's return here. And what a good moment here in Colorado.
And you hear what Gabe Landeskog had to say there during that interview with Megan Angley. He said, you know what, I tell the guys on the bench, my knee feels great, I'm just tired. I got to figure that part of it out now. Is again, you can't replicate game situations and coming back from a lengthy layoff. This might be just what the doctor ordered for Gabe Landeskog to again take that next big step.
Yeah, I never really seen a star of his magnitude come down AHL with his recovery. I mean, he's an absolutely top player in the league, and coming back here, getting right the game time, in game, he can practice, ride a bike, train, rehab like he has been, but it's nothing like being in a game at this level. Pro AHL, obviously it's a little ramped up in the NHL, but in-game experience like that, your legs have been under you a bit more in the time of the game, the speed of it. It's going to bode well, and hopefully we'll see more of him in the future.
Yeah, such a cool evening. And, you know, one other thing that I loved about this is, you know, it was the first time for Gabe Landeskog to be in Blue Arena, and as you heard, he was so impressed with what he saw and heard out there throughout the evening. But I was so happy to see so many of these great, passionate Avalanche fans and Gabe Landeskog fans maybe getting their first look at Blue Arena and what it's like here, and just how much fun this building is and the way that it can get rocking, and it was rocking again tonight.
Yeah, you know, Cal McCarr's brother here, a couple of the boys from the Avalanche in attendance as well, supporting Gabe, obviously, in his return, and they get to see a little taste of what's going on up here with their affiliation, partnership, and their farm club. So overall, just only thing else could happen. Landeskog could have got that shorty or scored a goal, but I mean, what a phenomenal, unbelievable, tremendous moment here in this Blue Arena.
All right, let's pass out some awards. We'll start with tonight's Lockdown Defensive Play of the Game. That's brought to you by the Colorado Auto Theft Prevention Authority. Help put auto theft on ice. Colorado Eagles and the Colorado Auto Theft Prevention Authority asking you to lock your car, take your keys every time. And again, a 2-0 shutout. Trent Miner, fantastic. Defensively, top to bottom, outstanding. Your Lockdown Defensive Play of the Game.
Second period, turn it over. Blue line defensively, have to get going the other way. Recover Callie Rosen, obviously having a really good year offensively on that back end, leading, as well as McDonald creating those goals and stuff, but got back, diving poke check to get the puck out of harm's way and stop that play down.
Let's take a look at tonight's 3 stars of the game, brought to you by Truly. Tonight's number 3 star gave Colorado a little insurance. Midway through that second period, Nikita Prishapov, who's played 10 games up in the NHL with the Avalanche this year, just a 20-year-old rookie, and gets his 9th of the season. And again, Prishapov, he had a great chance earlier in that second period, got it done on the secondary opportunity.
Yeah, it was so involved. He just had that extra step, that extra gear night, using that speed, a little bit more physical in the face as well. Effective, like you said, created some opportunities and had that finish, followed it up, stuck with it. Nifty play, the back shooting the puck off the defender into the net for him.
Tonight's second star of the game with the game-winning goal and an assist on Colorado's second goal, Chase Bradley. And Bradley has been a revelation for Colorado this year, a rookie out of UConn, comes in. He's 23 years of age. He has 14 goals now on the year. And Bradley, I mean, just a guy that you can throw out there on any line, but he's just made a living on that third and fourth line, banging, crashing, and scoring goals. 14 now in the year for Bradley.
Yeah, that is one thing. He always brings that physical edge in the corners, hard on the forecheck to the front of the net. But yeah, 14 goals, chip in offensively, the touch, and just like you said, the third, fourth lines and what they've been able to create for goal production has been spectacular for the Eagles.
And tonight's first star of the game with a 29-save shutout, his third shutout of the season, and his 20th win on the year. He improves to 29-6 on the year. He's among the league leaders in both goals against average and save percentage. He improves to 3-0-1 this year against Henderson. Trent Miner, razor sharp tonight. And he had stretches where, again, that ice was a little tilted and a lot of bodies in front of the net.
Yeah, it wasn't easy. There's some attempts and close and breakdowns where your goalie has to be that eraser when there is that mistake made in tight. And I don't know, Minor, just keep talking about how consistent, how well he's been playing for the Eagles for the last couple years. And just between the pipes, he breeds a lot of confidence out from your goalie. And definitely when he's in the net, that's what he does for the Eagles.
At High Country Beverage, we believe in creating meaningful moments while prioritizing safety and responsibility. Our Take Care Responsibility program dedicated to promoting responsible drinking and ensuring the well-being of our community. That's why we're here to spread the message. Drink responsibly, be safe, call for help, and never drink and drive. All about taking care of ourselves and those around us. Bush, you want to get a final thought for you? We've had a lot of special games, a lot of special nights in this arena. Very blessed to have been here for those. Tonight was one of them.
Yeah, and I think it just speaks from the evolution of the Eagles, the affiliation